Well, is this thing on? Okay, so guys, I have not watched the trailer. I have not watched it. I have clicked like on Twitter. I have clicked like on YouTube, but I have not watched the trailer for the new Genshin Impact Fontaine stream. Oh, it's not really a stream. Also, I am tired today, but I'm also not sure if I'm tired because do you know that feeling when you're so tired that you don't really feel tired anymore? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. And I don't really have anybody to blame except myself because I just kind of fucked myself over by arguing with somebody online for like probably like 12 hours. So it is what it is, right? So currently it is 1:35 a.m. in my time zone, which means that I am almost completely fucked when it comes to what's it called? What is this? Doing my resin shit. So I gotta do this immediately. I gotta do my commissions or else I'm not gonna be able to finish it. What the fuck is this? Okay, let's just do that. Well, actually, I have to go to, what's it called? I have to go do this event, which ends in like literally 24 minutes. And then also I have to do my resin run. I have to do my commission right now. Hello, somebody who just liked my video. Thank you so much. Right. I'm not even wearing my microphones right now, which I have actually never done on stream before. So it's a new experience, I guess. Okay, I gotta do this super fast. How do I do this super fast? Oh, it's the running shit again. How do you even lose this? I don't know. Yeah, obeyed. I can't remember her name. Okay, get out of here. You could say that. Blah blah blah. I should actually probably be doing this. Okay, blah 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 blah. Who is Master Capote? Please, just give me my rewards so I can. I heard that you're looking for me. Okay, thank you. Let's talk about rewards first. Blah blah blah. I can read this all in like in another life and. Okay, I can give you this shit. Wait, what the fuck? Do I have to do shit? Do I have to do stuff? Wait a second. What? Is it stuck? What? What am I supposed to do for this? Oh. Okay. What do I do here? Talk to Winchling. Okay. Have assistant work, blah, blah, blah. Nice. Awesome gameplay. Amazing. What's next? Do I talk to her again? Wait, it's like 63 Celsius GPU. That's the hottest it's ever gone when I'm playing this game. Okay. Next. Wow, amazing. They put so much work into this UI. And you never really notice that because it's a gacha game and the UI is supposed to work like this, but really they put so much work into this. And I'm just clicking through all of it because I literally have how much time? I actually don't know. I can't count. That's why I'm playing video games and not doing like real life stuff because I have no idea how to do math. Wow, 60 Celsius, above 60 Celsius on pretty much everything. Hello. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to a kid because I got stuck on... So I'm sure all of you know by now, since there's like 2 of you here, at least it says so according to whatever it's working on YouTube side. It says there's 2 people here and then it says there's 1 people here. I don't know how many of you are, but essentially what's going on is, as I'm sure you know, Genshin Fontaine has another trailer, which conveniently did not leak. It did not leak. So what's up with that? Things leak, some things don't leak. It's almost as if they leaked things on purpose. Right. Let me see. Gotta go over there. Do I talk to you again? Thank you. You're pretty avant-garde. Thank you. I wish I could read all of this. I really do. But primos are more important as of currently. I wonder if I can even complete my resin run before the end of the day. Probably not. Okay, gotta kill you. Clean that. Okay. Do one of these. Holy shit, they died too fast. I didn't even use my what's it called? Shield. What am I doing? And then we go over there. Talk to you again. This is the optimal way to play Honkai Star Rail in Genshin Impact. Just do them all at the same time, right? Who cares about your computer burning, melting, getting turned into a trash heap because you can't manage your time properly? You have to play both games at the same fucking time. Because why not? Jesus. Clicky clicky. And I can't finish this on time because I don't know how does it, how do you figure out how long it takes to do this? Because it feels like sometimes it takes only like 2 seconds and you run into the bubble right away, and then sometimes it takes like a bajillion seconds. And then sometimes you can never just catch up. You just can't catch up no matter what, and you have to go all the way to the very end for some reason. Talk to you again. Get this. Okay. Last one, I think. So how is everybody feeling about the Fontaine stuff currently? Seems like everybody's hype again, but it's just characters, right? What is this? What? What is this? What the fuck is 80? Okay. So I have not watched, if you don't know, I have not watched the video. Once again, I'm repeating that once again. I have liked some of the comments surrounding the video. I have seen some of the designs, but I have not seen, what I have not seen is pretty much the entirety of the video, which I'm going to save when there's a couple more people here probably. And also I really just need to finish the commissions, so it is what it is. One more time. Okay, selected, all topics completed, selected. What do I do here? All, what? Okay, let's go. What is this? Is there more stuff? Were you the one who helped Winchling with her experiment? That's me. Didn't expect you to be so smug about it. Okay. First for the primos. How much time do I got left? I got 18 minutes left. Let's go. Let's do that. Anyway, I'm going to terminate the approval process for this experiment. Please refrain from participating in future scientific assessments. Okay, it's 68 Celsius. CPU is like off the charts. Alright. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever run my computer this hot before, like on both GPU and CPU for a very, very long time. Okay, more text. Is there anything else? Give me a curio. Okay, that's all. And that's the end of the vent. Amazing. Wait. This is on full screen. What the fuck? What just happened? Wait a minute. Something weird happened. 12, blah, blah, blah. Wait, that's... No. 12, 25, 60. What the fuck? There we go. Dispatch again. Okay, now for resin buns. Where do I go for this? Ley lines, right? Yeah, ley lines. Get rid of that. Do that. Invisible hand. I don't know what that does. Right. That seems to be almost everything. What is this? Unlock recipe. Okay.
寒暄就免了吧。
Name all. Level 55. 14 days. Even playing this game casually, it's still so easy to get everything. It's designed like that, but still. We have the Star Chaser. Nice, nice. Yeah. Down we go. To this day, it still kind of weirds me out that these mushrooms are not elemental resistant. I guess they would actually be kind of hard if they were though. So, I mean by hard, I mean annoying. Let's go over there. 71 Celsius. Holy shit. Off you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Rocket Pant. What's up? You already seen the Fontaine trailer, I guess. So, as the title suggests, I have not seen the trailer, and the reason why I'm not seeing the trailer right now is because I actually have about 15 minutes to do the rest of my dailies, and if I don't do that, well, it is what it is, right? Okay, let's go farm for more stuff. Let's go farm some more of these. I probably should do some, what's it called? Oh, what the fuck is this? You know what, just whatever. Who cares about elemental weakness? Yeah, I've seen it and it's so hella cool. Nice. I'm very excited to watch this in all 4 languages as soon as I am done with my speedrun of everything I need to do in a day in the next 14 minutes. And if I fail to do that, then fuck my life. I am a shit Genshin player. I can't even do the most basic thing in Genshin, I guess. Wait, is there one more? Is there collection costs? Is there one more? I can do Millennium City? No, I've already spent all of it. 12 minutes. Okay, that's all. Jesus. Okay. Wait, why am I speed running resin? I don't need to do this. This is not time limited. And I've already done. Yo, what's up? Lukewarm banana? What's up? What's up? Everybody happy with Fontaine shit? I don't know why I'm talking like that. Wait, why are they all dead? Wait, are they all dead? There's only 3 characters. Oh my god, one of them actually died. Holy shit. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate the new trailer for Fontaine? Did we ever get one for Sumeru? I don't remember we did. That's strange. Because this trailer, the way I'm looking at it, it's more like the Fatui trailer that we got, right? I don't know what to call it. I actually forgot the name of the previous Fatui trailer we got. So this to me is not really like, in terms of quality, I don't think this is really the Sumeru trailer. This is more like the Fatui, the really epic Juno trailer that we got. Am I right in thinking that's the case? Or is it actually like legitimately a Sumeru trailer? I mean a Fontaine trailer. Because we only got to see a little bit of Fontaine at the very end. Not Fontaine, Sumeru at the very end of the Fatui trailer, right? 100 out of 10. Oh, it's really that good. Fuck my life. Nice. I'm guessing Hoyoverse is hitting it out of the ballpark again. Jesus. I'm glad that's happening. But I've got to be honest, I am still most hyped for announcements for more mechanics in the future. Like, I know it's a very, very long shot, and it's probably not going to happen in 4.0, but I do expect some kind of endgame content in the future. Because they have said that they're going to do that. Or they're looking into it. So 4.0 is looking very promising from all the new characters. I'm not particularly psyched about any one character, except for maybe Arlecchino. I kind of want to call her Arlecchino. I don't know why. 7 out of 10. I wish we got to see more Fontaine Hub City in the trailer. Yeah. Alright, so... Oh, I already used everything. Nice. So I can just quit this for now. Right? 14 days, 10 minutes. Have I done everything? What is this? I claim that. Daily check-in. Is there anything else I need to do? I've already done this. 10 minutes. Experimental results. I've done everything. Can I... Okay, so I'm just gonna log out here. Confirm. Get rid of that. Continue with that. 11 minutes, but it's more of a Fontaine character trailer than Fontaine content. Yeah, I saw a lot of character teasers, right? We all saw a lot of character teasers. Even without looking at the video, I was like, it was all over my Twitter timeline, so I had no choice, but I did not watch the video. And I thought it was kind of weird, not really, because we got a lot of characters, right? We got a lot of reveals in the Valkyrie trailer. The Winter Nights Lazo, I believe. Okay, I finally remembered it. I was thinking about what the name was for so long. I feel like I'm getting older. I feel like I'm actually getting some kind of Alzheimer's at this point. Sometimes I spend like 10 minutes. Do you ever get that experience where you feel like a word is just at the edge of your tongue and you can't really think about it or you can't remember it? That's kind of how I feel like 90% of the time now. Maybe it's just being 30 years old, I don't know. Or maybe it's because I haven't read a book in like 10 fucking years. So, Winter Nights Lazo. Is that what this is? I feel like I should search up whether or not we got a Sumeru trailer in the future. In the past. It also feels more formulaic now because we already know that they are capable of this kind of trailer. If I remember correctly, Winter Nights Lazo was basically the first of its kind, right? Of the first trailer of its production quality. Well, this is the second one. If I am judging things correctly. I'm not even using my headphones, so forgive me if I'm speaking a bit differently. I do speak differently when I'm using my headphones versus when I'm not, because when I have my headphones on, I feel like I should be hearing myself speak. So I speak louder. I think that's probably why. I think that's probably why my throat gets more dry over time than normally when I'm speaking like in real life. Because in real life I'm just speaking at normal volume, whereas like when I'm streaming I don't. I feel like before every version 0.8 they'll release they'll release a trailer. Yeah, I think so as well. At this point they would be stupid not to, because everybody loved the Winter Nights Lazo. It got like 14 million views, right? Which is pretty much the most views they have gotten on one video since the launch of the game. Alright, I don't even care about what this is. Just get me out of here. Alright, is that it? If I spent all the resins, 0 out of 60, can I do this? No, I don't really care if I do. Okay, is that it? I have done my dailies, I have done my resin runs. What is there left? Events, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Great. Let's log out. And go to Bilibili, because that has all 4 versions in one video. Alright. That was great. We got to do everything. Wait, I'm actually not sure if I did everything in Honkai Star, but it doesn't matter at this point. Let's go. Bilibili. Where is that? Is it this thing? No, that's Honkai Star. Is it this thing? I think it is. This is the live stream. Alright. Let us watch. Or let me watch. What is this called in Chinese? Zhizhong. So let me try to guess what the English name is from the Chinese. Zhi is like to send, to deliver, to cause, to convey. Zhong. So it's like the beginning of the end. The curtain call of the beginning of the end of the feast. The final feast. Is it something like that, right? It's got to be like something similar to like the final feast. Or the Last Supper. Is the sound on? Okay, let's make it go all the way to 100%. Okay, guys. Let's watch the Chinese version of whatever the fuck this is. Let's go. Watery sounds, nice.
我的
Kind of wants to make me makes me want to pee. Who the fuck is this?
原罪最为公正，无人不沉默。抓紧最后的婚宴吧，罪人即将谢幕了。
女士们、先生们，他成功了，让世界为奇迹倾倒。您见证了林尼与林尼特的魔术秀。魔术的精髓是虚实交替，在这之中，最为重要的媒介是看。人们几乎意识不到，自己常对眼睛寄予发现真相这一厚望。实际上，你所看见的不仅不是事实，甚至是一种表演。而演出是可以被人为控制的。
要怎么控制呢？
合适的时间，正确的地点，以及精妙的人选。把握三大要素的人掌控一切。不过只要擦亮双眼，你也有可能成为赢家。归根结底，魔术就是你亲眼所见。
有趣，但也仅止于此了。哼，认不清定位的魔术师。要知道，无论是谁，上了舞台就是演员。好的演员必须磨练技巧，抓住所有眼球。
好无趣，都不够我看的。唉，你说，什么时候才能有真正的惊喜啊？
法庭上请勿嬉笑打闹，审判还没结束。
That was better than I expected, to be honest. This is giving me some Persona vibes. Anybody else feeling that? Or maybe it's just because of the trumpets or whatever instruments that you're using. It's giving me a lot of that like casino vibe. Because there's all these like characters and they all have similar fashion sense to Persona characters. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this initially. I gotta watch this again and then give my react and shit like that. Okay, so let's just watch this again, and I'll actually talk this time because, you know, I just wanted to watch it the first time.
我的任务。
Okay, again, who the fuck is this? And are we actually going to go underwater this time? I guess we are because we're actually finally going to Fontaine, but still, I still remember that one time we saw that underwater region. Not really underwater region, but remember when we saw the Traveler go fucking underwater during that 2.0 trailer? That never happened. So if this is not happening in the fucking game, then I'm okay, fuck, I can't say I quit Genshin Impact. I'm never quitting Genshin Impact. But I want to quit Genshin Impact. If they screw me over again with this bullshit that isn't in the game, come on. English one? Yeah. Okay, I'll watch that one later. Is this Liney or Lynette or one of the twins? Is that him? Because or is this Dainsleif? Because he's got that like aqua kind of dark vibe going on, and there's like all this bluish tint. So this might actually be Dainsleif. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I'm going all this is someone else. I don't know who this is, but it's cool. I like how they almost have this techno vibe going for them. When you look at these like this pattern here, it looks like something that would come out of a sci-fi game, like StarCraft or something.
原罪最为公正。
Yeah, and they're talking about like original sin here. I can't really understand the Chinese that well, but I still like hearing it. But it's talking about like original sin, and there's nobody who can like sink this deep or something. I will listen to the English one later on, and hopefully I'll get a better idea of what's going on. 抓紧最后的 something about the Last Supper.
抓紧最后的婚宴吧。
欢宴, I don't know what that means.
即将谢幕了。
Is this Liney? Because that's the only character we know right now, right? And then she's like coming out of the water. By the way, I actually really like how Lynette looks. I like how she is almost expressionless. I didn't understand that she would have this kind of personality when I first saw the Traveler's Travail trailer. I just thought like these would be like really typical twins and they would be all happy. But Lynette really looks cool here, to be honest. Not because she's a furry. I don't actually really have anything for furries. It's just that... Wait, is Liney a furry?
女士们、先生们，他成功了。
No, he's wearing a hat, so we don't know. I actually don't think he is the guy in the water. No, I don't think he is. The guy in the water looks different. You actually kind of get it? Okay. Yeah, I really like how one of them is like smiling and then the girl's not smiling. I think that's really cool. That's really cool characterization. The only problem with this picture right here is the fact that the guy is a 5-star and the girl is a 4-star. That is fucked. That is absolutely fucked. And MiHoYo should be ashamed of themselves. I also noticed that her face expression is completely nothing. Yeah, it's like basically a poker face. She's not showing any expressions. I kind of think she is, but at the same time, she's not, right? You're kind of wondering what is going on underneath there. And then you're also wondering, like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? Because he's wearing short shorts and, like, all these, like, tight belts and shit. That's weird. But I'm sure somebody's into it. Yo, what's up, Darren? And then she's like... He's looking at him, and then she turns around and is like, what the fuck are you looking at? Magic tricks. Did I ever tell you guys when I was in summer camp in Taiwan? This one guy, like, mastered a whole, like, bajillion magic tricks, and I got so mad at him because I couldn't figure out how it worked. And I kind of just, like, snapped and kind of, like I just kind of reached my hands towards the deck that he was using, and then he snapped it away, and I still can't figure it out. Anyways, magic tricks. I hate them. Who the fuck is this? Okay, so this better be a Geo character because she's yellow. But there's also like some blue going on here, which is frightening because I don't need another fucking Hydro character. Also, she might also be a lightning character. Oh my god, I'm using Honkai Star Rail terms because what's it called? I keep thinking imaginary or lightning now. I don't know why. Like when I see yellow, I don't think Geo anymore. I just think imaginary from Honkai Star Rail because we don't have Geo characters in Genshin Impact anymore. We just have Dendro. Charlotte, nobody cares about you. I don't know. I feel like out of all the characters right now, this yellow girl is probably my least favorite because she just kind of looks like she looks kind of generic because she's got these like twin tails at the back here, and we already know what that's gonna do. And then she's got like three fucking she's got three fucking hair thingies hanging down from her head. Oh my god, this is insane. They really took like the whole design direction of Genshin Impact characters and said, what if we could just have more of that? Instead of having 2 tails, why don't we have 5 or 6? How exactly does MiHoYo determine who's a 5-star and who's a 4-star? They take your pain and then they throw it into the like a fucking lottery and then they pull from it, and then whatever answer they get is is the answer they have, and they'll just run with it like Dia. You know, it doesn't really matter if you enjoy the character, just make it shit for some reason. So I assume that whatever reason they have going for 5-star, the 5-star guy, 4-star girl, you know, they probably ran it through with the managers, and then I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, it's not the end of the world. She could be a cracked 4-star character. They might make the 4-star character as good as the original 4-star characters now, couldn't they? Most of the people actually like that yellow girl. Really?
人们几乎一
Really? Everybody loves the yellow girl, huh? Well, now I feel embarrassed. Not really. Because I'm not tuned into Twitter and Reddit world and Hoyoverse land. So I don't know. I'm just going by whatever I think is cool. And this girl is just... She's fucking cringe. Like, she's taking character, like, pictures. Who is taking the pictures here? Is it Charlotte? Why is she trying to get panty shots? Oh, I just answered myself. She's trying to get panty shots. Why wouldn't she?
你所看见的，不仅不是事实，
She's like, no, none of these work. I'm gonna have to Photoshop this. Fuck my life. That's another 10 minutes of my life gone.
甚至是一种表演。
I've heard that this guy is like partially blind, but people were pointing out that he's looking at the piece of paper here, so he's not like totally blind. And then this girl honestly looks more like a Liu character to me. It's really weird because when I first saw Yunjing, I actually thought she would be a Fontaine character. And then I look at this girl and she has like bunny ears. And I associate bunny with like the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac. So I thought this girl would be a Liu girl. But instead, Yunjing turned out to be the Liu girl, and this girl turned out to be Fontaine. I guess it makes sense because when you look at her hat here, she kind of looks like she's wearing a nurse's outfit. I think, I don't know. She looks kind of generic. I don't know. I mean, everybody looks generic to somebody. I think this guy, when it comes to... This guy is real Thessaly, right? If you guys have been looking at the leaks, or I guess they're not leaks now anymore because they're confirmed on Twitter and shit, and they have like entire names for everybody, and they even have the voice actors listed, so I guess it's not a leak anymore. This guy honestly looks like the most boring version of himself compared to the leaks. Like, there is this guy who's like all smiling and shit, and he looks like some guy from Yu-Gi-Oh, but actually cool. Meanwhile, this guy's like... So I wear gloves with chains, and I look at paper.
而演出
Is he having... Is that... What is that?
是可以被人为
Wait, is that ice cream? Is that an ice cream smoothie?
控制的。
Oh my god, I want whatever that is. What is that? Why is he reaching for the fucking coffee?
要怎么控制呢？
Oh, and he's like, no, take this, take this.
合适的时间，
And he can't see, right? He reached for the other one without looking at it, so that's why people think he's kind of blind. I'm not sure if that's true, but it's an interesting characterization they have going on.
正确的地点，以及精妙的人选。把握三大要素的人掌控一切。
Have you guys noticed they've leveled up the 2D, 3D kind of melding art style they have going on here now? I guess he probably have weak eyesight. Probably. That's really cool. I wonder how they're going to take care of that. Like, does he have extremely good hearing? Does he have, like, a walking cane? I don't know. I'm interested to see what they have going on with, like, disabled people. I guess not. That sounds kind of bad, but, like, they're not really disabled because I'm sure they're superhuman. But, you know, it's the archetype of being disabled. So, if you look at how they're doing the 3D art... there seems to be a lot more like dynamic stuff going on here because when we looked at the Winter Nights Lazo, a lot of the images were essentially like 2D images and they were just like moving from side to side. But when you look at this guy's hand, when he moves his hand, it's literally 3D. It's kind of like 3D-ish, or at least it gives off the feeling of 3D-ness a lot more than in the previous trailer. It kind of looks like, yeah, it's still not totally 3D, but they're getting better at making it look 3D. And later on, there's also like this scene where we just like do a 3D panoramic surround shot, like a fucking drone shot of Arlecchino, and it's really obvious that her model is completely there, which is good. Which means she is most likely maybe going to be playable. I don't know. There's still leaks go for that shit, but like somebody says she's playable, somebody says she's not. I can't imagine they put so much work into her model and then showed it off not to make her playable. Because they didn't really show off Senora's model this way, right? She was not a big part of the trailer. She was never a big part of the trailer. She just kind of showed up and died.
要怎么控制呢？
I actually really like the bunny girl. I've got to admit. Like, the other character that we first saw in the teaser, that was bullshit. That was like some weird ass furry without fucking pants on. But this girl, okay, maybe she doesn't have pants on either. But at least the top half of her is cute. I like her hair. I really like the swirly shit going on here. It looks like one of those, I don't know if you guys eat Chinese food, but it looks like one of those mantou. It's kind of like bread, but it's like in a swirl. I don't know why I said that or why it would make me want to like pull her for her more, but having bread on your head, that's unique.
合适的时间，正确的地点，
Pray for
以及
pants.
精妙的人选。把握三大要素的人掌控一切。
I'm also not a big fan of the female character here. I think she is just also. Oh my god, this like Chinese fucking browser sucks. It doesn't stop when I go to another place. So this character, I think she's really boring. Oh, she's Electra. Okay, that makes her doubly boring because I've got so many Electro characters coming out of my wazoo. Oh my god, like I wish she was an emo character. She looked like she was going to be an emo character from the leaks. I should really stop looking at leaks. I think what I might do is that. Going up to Fontaine, after 3.8, I think I'm going to stop looking at leaks. I like the design of Chief Justice. I like her. I like him too. Or, I don't know. He could be androgynous. I don't know. But this girl, the problem with looking at all these leaks is that you have all of these like different versions of the same character, and then you just pick the version you like the best, and then they pick another version, right? There was a version of this character that was green, and then she got like a whole lot more shit going on with her pants, and now she's just like some girl with like generic, you know, Napoleonic-esque, these like, I don't know what these are called, I guess shoulder guards, and then she's got the usual, vision in the middle of her chest, and then she's got this like boob window here that looks exactly the same as what's her name, Natasha. I don't use her, so I don't know.
三大要素的人掌。
Yeah, also it seems like there seems to be like a more 3D stuff going on with how the face is turning now. Okay, I'm like really praising very generic minor points now. Let's just keep
掌控
going.
一切。不过只要擦亮双眼，你也有可能成为赢家。
She does have a gun though, so everybody likes her. I wonder if she's going to be a single target character or a multi-target character. Because those are usually... I mean, it's kind of redundant to say there's either going to be single target or multi-target, but usually these archetypes is like either the gun character is very good at single target or they are very good at multi-target with like some kind of chambered mechanic, right? So you have to load up like 3 chambers of gunshots and then you release all of them at the same time, or you release one of them at one at a time with more charge shots. So I think this could be a charge shot character. I don't know. New weapon type? Hard to say. I think she's going to be a catalyst, to be honest. Oh, Golden Girl appears again. Wait, was that the same Golden Girl?
魔术
Yeah, this is the same girl as last time, as the one we just saw, right? She's got the same blue shit going on. I do like how like the upper half of her body is not really covered, except for this like blue part here, the blue gem. I mean, is that really not censored? Because you would think that this would be censored, right? According to, I guess, Chinese sensibilities. But I guess it doesn't matter now, because the game's so old. Maybe? Yeah, that's the yellow girl. You're talking about all those mechanics? What do you mean mechanics? I'm talking about her boobas.
归根结底， 魔术就是你亲眼所见。
You know what's really crazy about? Wait, he doesn't have ears. He doesn't have cat ears. What the fuck? So they're not really brother and sister. That's a lie.
有趣，
She has
但也仅止于此。
claws. Also, look at that thigh gap here. They somehow they really made the girl who is wearing the suit the hottest character this entire game. I guess would you say she's hotter than Raiden Shogun? I think I actually like her outfit more than Raiden Shogun's. I was never that big of a fan of Raiden Shogun's aesthetic, even though a lot of people like the whole pulling the sword out of the boobas thing. But I don't know, it just never really hit my thing. But this is right up my alley. I really hope she is playable.
认不清定位的魔术师，
This is unironically probably the best female like adult design that I've ever seen. Maybe a bit better than Shinhe.
要知道，无论是谁，上了舞台就是演员。好的演员
What's
必须
going
磨
on
练
here?
技巧。
Okay, so I'm a bit confused about this. So what's going on here? Because these are cardboard cutouts, right? Or wooden cutouts at this point. Remember what I said about the 3D stuff? This is what I'm talking about. She's like this is a fully 3D model.
技巧，抓住所有眼球。
Now it's back to 2D. But I think
好的，
we're coming close to seeing a 3D model here, and then they're going all the way to the 3D model. This is a really good introduction. I really love it.
演员必须磨练技巧，抓住所有眼球。
Yeah, and here we get to see the 3D model, and it's just doing a full pan around. She looks so much better than Child. It's unbelievable. And then her eye glows. So hopefully that's a mechanic, and not just cinematic stuff. What is this burning here? So this is the Hydro Archon. They're in the courtroom.
无趣，都不够我看。
I like this. I think the fact that she's kind of like a bored, bratty child is the right way to go with her characterization. Because so far we've seen a stoic guy in John Lee. We've got Nahida, who is like a caring person, a caring but kind of like detached person. Who else? We've got Raiden Shogun, also detached, but not really bratty. And then we have Venti, who doesn't matter. So there are only so many more archetypes that they can do, and I think this is the right one. Especially with how she's like... I really like her hat. I like her hat. I like her outfit.
你说，什么时候才能有真正的惊喜啊？
法庭上请勿嬉笑打闹，审判还没
Yeah, and
结
here
束
we get the 3D effects. And that's the end, right? Yeah. That was pretty good. Let's watch the English version. And then I'll look at some Twitter stuff. Jesus, why is this ending? This is the English version, right? No, it's not. Fuck my life.
My mission.
Do you guys know who this is? Like, has it been leaked? Or was it ever announced in the official Twitter or anywhere? Who is this person?
The original sin is the fairest. Everyone sinks. Make the most of the final feast. Because for the sinners, the curtain call has come.
What if this is like the other version of the Hydro Archon? Or what if this is the dead Hydro Archon? Or some version of her? I don't know. And then she got reincarnated or something. I don't know. I'm going off the top of my head. It's either somebody related to the Hydro Archon, or it could just be a random person. No, why would I check anything? I don't want to check shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did it! Seeing is believing, my friends. This has been Linny and Lynette's magic show.
A water tank. We did this in elementary school. That was... I never did it though.
The essence of magic.
It always seemed
is
really
getting
stupid to
people
me.
To believe a lie. And the most important part of this is what people see. People don't realize how much they expect their eyes to tell them the truth.
I still don't like this character. This is definitely the most Genshin character of all time. A slime? Nah, the Hydro Archon got reincarnated as a slime. No, that's the worst anime.
What you see is not real.
The slime isekai honestly went downhill so hard. After he became like... After he beat the girl with the rapier. I don't know what her name was. She's like the friend of the girl that she ate. After that, the anime just went downhill completely. I hate it. It's basically like just a harem manga now. Even both in the manga and the anime. I guess there's no difference.
Real. It's all a show. And every part of the show is carefully controlled.
These two better have some sort of synergy, or I swear to God. Well, I guess I can't really do anything in the Hoyoverse.
Controlled how?
By choosing the right time, the right place, and the right people. Whoever controls these three controls everything. But keep your eyes peeled, and you might be able to turn things to your advantage. In a nutshell, magic is what you see with your own two eyes.
This is interesting. So he has a teardrop here, right? And we know from the, well, I can't really say where. We know from looking at the model of the Hydro Archon, she also has a tear or a water drop in her eyes. I wonder if that's related. So maybe he's related to the Hydro Archon somehow. I don't know, just throwing things out there.
Very fun. But it's not enough. Let me make something clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but when you're on the stage, you're
Oh, she's
first
got
and
high
foremost
heels.
actors.
Fuck.
Good actors hone their craft.
Oh,
to
she sounds evil
mesmerize the
here.
whole crowd.
She's got that evil voice. I like it. Oh, look at her hair. She's got... Okay, I like her hair as well. You know what's great about her hair? She doesn't have two things hanging down her back. She's just got one thing. Well, technically she's got three things hanging down her back. She's got her, like, her dress thing. But that doesn't count. It's just a dress. It's fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. This does not set off my Genshin design, generic design alarm too much. Because she's got so many strands of her hair here, it doesn't feel... They're almost like dreadlocks, right? It almost feels like they're dreadlocks of some kind, or that they turn into some kind of locks after you tie them together. Badass mommy. She is. And... she's probably going to be competing with my... I wonder when she's going to come out, though, right? Because there are leaks right now that are saying that, you know... I don't know. I'm not going to talk about leaks. Just after Hydro Archon. Oh, she sounds a lot more bad. She sounds way more bratty in the English version.
Finally see a real twist for once.
Yeah, she's way more emotional here.
Please refrain from levity in the court.
Oh? Okay, so
Try.
I think I like the English version of the Hydro Archon more, but I don't like the English version of Noivellette. I think he sounds more annoying English.
Levity in the court.
But I definitely do like how the Hydro Archon sounds just way more bratty here.
Boring. I mean, why do I even bother?
Unfortunately, it's not voice synced.
When are we going to
It's not
finally
lip-synced.
see a real twist for once?
Please refrain from levity in the court. This trial is far from over.
Don. If this was a Marvel movie or Marvel trailer, there would be like a big don don something something. Inception bon. Okay, let's listen to the Japanese one. They did a very good job with this, but I will say that I still like the Fatui trailer more. Because that was just so out of nowhere, and now we're kind of expecting this. Although I do think this has a lot more mystery as well, because we're shown a character here who we have absolutely no clue who this is. Actually, you know what? Let me go here and look at this. Who is this? Femini? Jingli. Actually, I can't read Chinese. Why am I doing that? Let's go to the English version of. Let's just go here. It better be the first one. Chill with Aster. Whatever. Where is this? Enjoy a rapturous ode sung in reverse. Enjoy a whirling waltz drowning in tears of sorrow, of joy and sorrow. Enjoy a magical performance for which none shall applaud. The actors have taken the stage, the audience have taken their seats, so let us enjoy it all right until the final curtain call. Freminette, Poe, okay, Freminette, Agaria, Lenny. Who the fuck is Agaria? Agaria is some dude. Is a Christian woman. Okay. Lenny, Lynette, Navia, Charlotte. I don't know who any of these gays are, except for Real Thessaly, Sigwin. I'm guessing that's the girl with the gun. Chlorine. Actually, I have no idea now. The Knave, Arlecchino, Furina, Noivalette. Okay, I know who these three are. I know who this one is. I think I know who this one is. Charlotte, yes. Navia? I think Navia might be the yellow girl. Lynette, Lenny. I know who these are. Freminette. I don't know who this is. Agaria, no idea. Oh, I remember. Wait a. So we know we're going to be able to go diving, right? I hope that instead of just going to shallow water, we have that like moment where we just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper until we get to like the absolute bottom of the sea. That kind of feeling. Have you guys ever played the game? What's it called? Not Steampunk. Subnautica. Everybody keeps talking about how horror-like or how frightening it is to play Subnautica because you're going in deep into the ocean and then you see like this giant monster come out at you. I want that kind of feeling in Genshin Impact for Fontaine. We might not get it because it's supposed to take place a lot in the mountains and there's going to be like aqueducts and shit. But maybe we can go all the way down into like a lake or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll have the Loch Ness monster. I'm just pulling like everything, every little tidbit of information I know about, you know, that part of the world. There's going to be like fairies. There's going to be like a Loch Ness monster. Maybe we'll have like some kind of green man by the lake or something. Who knows? Yeah, that would be amazing. I'm just like literally pulling out every little thing I know about Western European, I don't know, culture that's not basically just Tolkien and then throwing it at the chalkboard. Oh, you can actually see the water on her head here. You guys notice that? There's actually like, they actually show the water on her head. That's a nice piece of detail. Actually, you can see all the water on her head as well, on her face as well. Oh, cool. Oh, I see now. They don't have to censor it because the boob window, the boob crack is covered by this thing. So technically, they don't have to censor it. It does feel kind of weird though that there's like, it's just an entire piece. There's no like, there's no indent here. It's literally just one giant thing.
事実。君の目に映るのは真実ではなく、一種の演出だ。そして演出は人によって作られる。
If I have to rank all the characters from like S tier to like C tier, I think my list would have the Hydro Archon and this character at the very top, and then in the tier below that would probably be this guy and maybe Noivelet. Maybe Noivelet. I'm actually not too hype on most of the female characters except for Lynette, the Hydro Archon, and this character. And then the guy characters, I guess Noivelet is the only one I'm truly a tiny bit psyched about. Everybody else is just kind of whatever. What I want to know is what the fuck this is, because it tastes tasty as it looks tasty as hell, and I'm thirsty right now.
そして演出は人によって作られる。
どうやって？
おう。適した時間、正しい場所。
These are tunnels. I just realized this, but these are I think these are like tunnels underground or in the walls or something.
その3つを知る者が全てを掌握する。
Yo, what's up, Liz? I think these things, these tunnels, I think these are going to be a traveling mechanic. I think.
正しい。
Because you see lights here, right? This feels like the place, you know, where you have a tunnel and then there's like a train going through it, and beside it is like a little place where humans can walk on. I feel like this is going to be that place. Yeah, we've got lights here, and then it just comes out of from this. We basically come out from the walls, right? So this is probably going to lead underground somewhere. Yeah, well, if you didn't know, I actually did not watch the trailer before I started this, so this is probably my third time watching it. I watched the Chinese version like 2 times, and then watched the English version, and now I'm watching this. Yeah, there's our lights everywhere in those. Do you remember last stream's thing where you saw a cat with a blue hat? Yeah. I still don't really understand what was... I really need to finish the new zones before I start Fontaine, don't I? That's gonna be good. I wonder if I'm gonna stream it. I probably will.
その3つを知る者が全てを掌握する。けど目を研ぎ澄ませば、君も勝者になれるかもね。
These are some nice lights. Wait, what is that in the background? Isn't it kind of funny? Like, you look at her legs. Her legs look like her legs actually look like they're shaking. Even though it's literally just 2D. I think they actually animate the shake. It's so egregious. Anyways. Okay, I apologize. My internet is buffering a lot. Competing with Eula. Ah, she's way better than Eula. Okay, she might not be my favorite character out of the Fontaine cast, but she's better than Eula. Come on. She's not a fucking cringe-ass royal person. I guess maybe she could be royalty, but she's not cringe like Eula doing the whole revenge shit. God, that spawned the most annoying meme of all time. Oh my god, okay. That was not what I was trying to look at. This is what I'm trying to look at. That's a globe. No, it's not a globe. That's kind of like one of those astrological whatevers. So we're kind of seeing a bit of Fontaine here. This seems to be like a round place. It might be like a giant circle we're going around. So let's just go over here. Yeah. There's some kind of fountain in the middle with like this giant astrological thingamabob. It looks like the thing that Asta takes out and then like puts in the sky when she's doing her ultimate, doesn't it? The globe reminds me of Belobog architecture. A tiny bit, yeah. I don't know why Lenny doesn't annoy me. Usually, like, these cold-type character archetypes and really annoy me. Maybe it's the cat ears. Maybe it's the cat ears that make everything better. Things that usually annoy me. Yeah, is this in Japanese? It is. How to make a character less annoying? Just give him cat ears. And yeah, it's confirmed. Lenny does not have cat ears. This is a fake cat boy. He is not a cat boy. Confirmed. Also, look at her ears right here. They shake a bit. Look at her ears shake. So this is how they characterize her. Even if she doesn't show any emotions, her ears are gonna shake. Nice.
面白い。だがそれでしかない。
I like her Japanese voice the most so far.
役割をわきまえぬ魔術師が誰だろうと。舞台に
Not as much shaking as Goros though.
優れた役者は技を磨き、皆を釘付けにしなければ。
Okay, let's go find out her voice. Maybe it'll motivate me to say for her. I also need a very good pyro character these days, right? Because the only pyro character I have is Xiangling. And according to the leaks, I probably shouldn't be talking about leaks, but according to the leaks, if she is going to be playable, she's going to be a pyro character. So this is totally up my hill. I basically need a pyro carry just as good as...
全然物足りないよ。はあ、いつになったら本物のサプライズを僕に。
I also like the Hydro Archon's Japanese voice most. Yeah. So, I don't like either Noe Villette's English voice or his Japanese voice. I think he's annoying both. I think if I'm gonna play... I think his Chinese voice is actually the best. But the Hydro Archons, I think the Japanese one is the best, and then the English one. Because I think the Japanese one is a good mix between like the English version and the Chinese version. It's not like too over the top. It doesn't sound like she's too bratty, but she's still bratty. Did they make her a pyro presumably because Senora is dead? He is. I don't know. I'm actually not that hyped about Noe Villette after seeing him here because maybe it's just the voice.
審判はまだ終わっていない。
This really does look like League of Legends. It looks like Piltover. I was just watching that create a while ago, and he's like, "Wait a minute, Fontaine is literally just League of Legends." Okay, let's go to the Korean version, last version.
나의 임무.
Still no idea who this is. I probably need to go to Reddit to find out. Yeah, there is a Korean. There is always a Korean version. What are you talking about? Also, look at how... Okay, so I'm guessing these are reflections. So this part of his suit is like reflecting the water, which is interesting.
죄인은 곧 종막을 맞이할 테니 최후의 연회를 즐기도록.
Mondstadt tune. I don't know any Mondstadt tune like this, but it's been a long time since I've been Mondstadt.
신사숙녀 여러분, 리넷이 해냈습니다. 기적의 순간을 만끽하세요. 이상 리니와 리넷의 마술쇼였습니다. 마술의 본질은 진실과 거짓의
Unironically, I like the Korean version of
가장
Lining
중요한 매개체는
the most. Maybe I need to hear the Chinese version again.
사람들은 항상
Yeah, this girl is whatever.
눈으로 진실을
I
찌르고
can't believe it. She's gonna be a Geo character. She's gonna be the only Geo character we get in Fontaine. That's so sad.
하지만 보이는 건 진짜가
I
아니라
also watched Nick Fritz videos.
연출된 쇼에 불과하지.
I thought this reminds me of the Dane's Leaf trailer thing. Really? There was a Dane's Leaf trailer?
쇼는
What?
얼마든 조작될 수 있어.
조작? 어떻게?
적절한 타이밍.
Yeah, that's cute. That's so cute. I like this character the more I watch her. She's just like, she injects fun. She injects cuteness into the world.
이 세 가지를 장악하면 뭐든 할 수 있어. 하지만 두 눈 똑바로 뜨면 너도 승자가 될 수 있지. 간단히 말해, 마술이란 두 눈으로 직접 보는 거야.
직접 보는 눈. Maybe we should go watch the Traveler's Trivial trailer again. I feel like we need to do that every single time we go to a new region. It's tradition at this point.
주제 파악을 못하는 마술사.
Also thigh gap.
명심해. 누구든 무대에 오르면 배우야. 훌륭한 배우는 기술을 연마해 모든 이의 눈을 사로잡아야 하지.
Look at that model go. Wow. Pivot chapter trailer is one. Yeah, we've all watched that thing like a bajillion times, I'm sure. I wonder when I'm gonna play this game in Korean one day.
지루해. 전혀 성에 안 찬다고.
She sounds too cute in this version.
언제쯤 진짜 깜짝
Maybe it's something about Korean. She sounds too cute in Korean.
법정에선 정숙하세요.
Oh my god, he sounds like you have a heavy smoker.
심판은 아직 끝나지 않았습니다.
Alright, now let's go watch other people react to this trailer. Yo, TA. I think this is the first time I've seen you here. Or TL. That was cool. Okay, let's go watch other people react to the same thing now. Bran. Hoyoverse. Let's just type Genshin and see what we get. Overture trailer. Okay, so that's what it's called in English. That's... Okay, so I was somewhat right. Overture. I don't know what overture means. What is that? Meaning? Overture is an orchestral piece at the beginning of an opera, suite, play, oratorio, or other extended composition. Nice. Do we have a Discord server? Do you guys want a Discord server? Somebody actually asked me whether or not we were making a Discord server. I think that's possible in the future, but right now it's like there's not enough people. There's literally gonna be like 2 people there. There's gonna be me, maybe Lily City, and then there's gonna probably be like, I don't know, we Radica. By the way, yo, what's up, everyone? Footprints of the Traveler Volume 2, that's released. Why is Bran? I don't know why, but is this Bran or Doro? Who is this? Doro? I always get Bran and Doro mixed up. I should probably subscribe to him. He always shows up on my front page no matter what. It's so weird. He must have gamed the algorithm to like Kingdom Come, because I've never watched any of his videos and he always shows up on the front page. Holy shit, he got like 370,000 subscribers. He's been like, oh my god, he's been grinding this. Twitch streamer, I think. I will join the Discord if you'll make one. I will make one. I think I'll make one in the next, I don't know, month or 2. I think we'll, as soon as I get to maybe like, I don't know. Let's say when I get to 20 concurrent viewers, I will make a Discord, because I think it'll be worth it at this point. But at that point, but right now it's still too few people. I'm sorry. It's not worth my time. And honestly, if you want to know what I've been doing the past day and a half, I've just been arguing online with somebody else. So I feel like having a Discord of my own is gonna just feed into my neurotic online presence, and that's probably not gonna be very healthy. Okay, let's see. Blah 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 blah. Is there anybody on Twitch doing anything? Can I watch people on Twitch? I will probably get banned if I watch somebody on Twitch because they have a bunch of music that's not. Is this guy reacting to Genshin Impact? Let's watch Asmongold react. I'm sure he maybe. Nothing. No, he's not reacting to shit.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Wow.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Why do I find this interesting? Oh my god. Okay, let's react to Asmongold reacting to Genshin Impact. He didn't watch. 1,000 sub special. Let's go. This is peak content right here. I'm just gonna stream other people. Stream Genshin. Please don't ban me.
Mission.
This is actually the first time I've done this.
Is this a girl or a boy?
Why not both?
Sin is the fairest. Everyone sinks. Make the most of the final feast, because for the sinners, the curtain call has come.
I guess it's a guy.
How do you know? Like, I didn't even think it was a guy at this point.
She did it! Seeing is believing, my friends. This has been Linny and Lynette's magic show.
Wow.
The essence of magic is getting people.
Who are the sinners that they refer to? It's us, because we fucking pulled on the gacha.
People don't
You
realize how
we don't you don't realize it, but when they talk about sinners, they're just referring to us.
Yeah, this one's great.
What you see is not real. It's all a show.
I think a lot of people don't realize why I like watching, you know, like Necred or Asmongold or I don't know, Zepla react to this. Because they're not really Genshin streamers, right? They're not really Genshin content creators. Not really. I guess Zepla counts now because she streamed the Genshin a lot and Necred did as well. But they don't really put out content about Genshin. But I like looking at, thank you for pausing, at the hot guy. It's fine. I live to serve. I like watching these people specifically because they don't cover Genshin. It gives me more of an idea of what like regular people think about Genshin. And I think watching Necred and Zepla really opened my mind up to how like normal people interact with Genshin Impact. Well, but Necred and Zepla love playing the Genshin. Yeah, they're very positive experiences to watch play Genshin Impact because they're just so like, they don't really give a fuck about Spiral Abyss, do they? They don't really give that much of a fuck about endgame content. I don't think I've even seen Necred clear Spiral Abyss 36 stars. He cleared it as in he beat the bosses and then that's it, right? And Zepla, I don't think I've seen her do Spiral Abyss even one time. They don't give a fuck about the meta kind of stuff. They just use D-Luke, they use whatever characters they like. And you know what? That is the vast majority of people's experience with Genshin Impact. This game is a casual game at the end of the day, even no matter how much we talk about endgame content and how much I want there to be more endgame content. You just gotta watch these people, these normies, react to Genshin stuff, right? Like, what is Asmongold talking about here? What is Asmongold looking at when he looks at this trailer? He looks at, you know, is the girl hot? If she is, great. If she's not hot, well, those characters don't exist in Genshin Impact, except for the lolly characters, I guess. I guess I shouldn't call them lolly characters. I should probably call them chibi characters. Is that the correct terminology now? What do we call small characters? They're 99% in Genshin for the story. I don't think it's even the story. We're just here for the vibes. Like, we say story, but the story is good, but it's not anywhere near, like, the storytelling, the presentation is not near the top. It's not like SSS tier, right? It's not that well told. In terms of plot structure, in terms of how it integrates with the gameplay, I don't think it's there. It's not what I would consider S tier presentation. But the world itself is just too cool. Like, we just like living in Genshin Impact, the world of Genshin Impact. We like being surrounded in that atmosphere, right? At least that's how I think about it, right? You look at the colors in Genshin Impact. I've always been thinking about this, right? Why is it that we feel so good when we look at Genshin Impact? And I think a lot of it has to do with Color 3. I bet Genshin Impact developers and Hoyoverse could probably write an entire fucking like 800-page guidebook on how Color 3 works and how like colors make people feel good. Because when I look at Genshin Impact, I don't know about you, but everything just feels kind of right. There's nothing that feels out of place. All the colors, all the like emotional stuff that you're supposed to be feeling, they feel on point. And then I look at another RPG game. I look at another anime-esque game like Trails of Reverie or like Trails of, I don't know, Trails of Cold Steel. And all the characters just don't reach the same kind of design on pointness as Genshin Impact. Not just an essay. It's like, yeah, it's not an essay. It's like a fucking wholesale semester. They've got like a 6-year course that they could probably teach you. I don't know why it's 6 years. 6 years is way too much. It's probably more like 2 years.
And
Did they all have ears?
Part of the show is carefully controlled.
Controlled how?
That's right. That's what you get.
By choosing the right time,
rabbit.
the right place, and the right people. Whoever controls these three controls everything. But keep your eyes peeled, and you might be able to turn things to your advantage.
Oh, shit.
In a nutshell, magic is what you see with your own 2 eyes.
That means cat girls are real.
Very fun. But it's not enough. Let me make something clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but when you're on the stage, you're first and foremost actors. Good actors hone their craft to mesmerize the whole crowd.
Wait a minute. Is it just me? Wait, go back. Oh my god, I was like, holy shit. Is it just me? Or did they buff... Did they buff Arlecchino's booba size? Because that shit is jutting out of her fucking chest.
Cat girls are real.
Winter Wonderland Country and Station in Fontaine. Arlecchino from Fontaine. I don't think she is.
But it's not enough.
Like that... I feel like they buffed her chest size.
Let me make something clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but when you're on the stage, you're first and foremost actors.
Maybe that's why she was wearing a coat.
Actors hone their craft.
But her design didn't really change between the Fatui trailer and this, didn't it? Like, look at that. That's jutting out. That they must have buffed for her chest size.
Why her eyes turn red? Was she like a boss?
I didn't know she had long hair. I know, right? That was the best part. It feels like she has strands of long hair on her back, and it kind of looks like dreads.
She's evil.
I mean, why do I even bother? When are we going to finally see a real twist for once?
Please refrain from levity in the court. This trial is far from over.
Well, I didn't understand any of that fucking shit
Yeah,
at all.
I don't understand any shit either. What the fuck?
Really hot, so
That's basically what everybody thinks about Genshin Impact right now, right? Asmongold is good because he just says what most people are already thinking.
This one.
Like, yeah.
Where's the girl? Yeah,
What about the cat gore?
Yeah, this was great.
No, that's not
So,
great. She's fucking
anyway,
generic as
I
fuck.
thought about, like, because I was going to play Genshin on my main stream, but I haven't been on my main
Actually,
stream. So I
Asmongold
think
liked
to
the
myself,
Winter
like,
Nights
maybe
Lost.
I'll
I know
just
he
play it on
did.
my second
Everybody
stream
liked it.
and get caught up.
His opinions are honestly, I don't know why everybody thinks like Asmongold is that controversial. He's probably like one of the most mainstream people out there when it comes to opinions.
There will be drama whenever this patch comes out.
No, there's not.
And if I don't...
What the fuck is he talking about? There's not gonna be any
anything about the
drama.
game, I won't be able to cover the drama
Pretty lady.
in the right way.
For some reason, I saw
So,
Pretty
like, here,
Baldy
let
there.
me give you an example. In Final Fantasy, I was able to cover the drama.
Yeah.
The Lalafell
If you didn't know, Asmongold said at one point that he only like covers new games now to cover the drama.
game I can farm for bullshit drama.
So he's gonna farm games for
And
drama. I feel like this is really.
Honkai Star Rail. If something stupid happens in that game, look who's here to pick up the
Wait a minute.
pieces.
So here's the interesting part. I watched Asmongold play Honkai Star Rail, and there wasn't really that much drama because the game was good. YouTuber algorithm strat, basically, you just farm drama all day. That's what Technone does, and it's working. I don't like the last video I did was about the culture stuff again, right? And got over 1,000 views. Usually my videos don't go over 1,000 views now. And the first time I got over 30,000 views was also covering drama shit. So obviously it works, right? So every time you look at all of these people covering drama, you don't really need, and if they have an opinion that you don't agree with, don't feel too personally about it, because a lot of it is literally just doing their jobs. I think a lot of the different like political opinions that are like very extreme on one side or another, they're not really like, yeah, they probably do believe in some of it, but I'll be honest, I think a lot of them are literally just farming drama and they don't have any like real opinions whatsoever. Maybe some of them do, but is that why you were arguing with someone at night? Kinda, but it's arguing over a dumb thing. I can't really explain it. I can't explain it to you here, and I don't want to talk. I don't know. I kind of do want to talk about it, but it's like the kind of thing where I would talk about it, and then literally nobody would understand because it's so dumb. So I'm just gonna ignore it for now.
Gold. But the problem is that with Genshin Impact, and to be fair, I actually think that this game is like I've watched the game. Like let's look at some gameplay. Where's Genshin?
I want to see how will Tectone react to the trailer, because we all didn't Tectone already react to the trailer, or is he still at like Comic-Con or whatever the fuck he's at? I think he's at like some kind of anime convention.
Okay, let's take a look and see what's
Is that
going on
right?
with
Do any of you guys keep up with Tectone? I think he's like at an anime convention or something. Updating. What are you updating? She's doing Spiral Abyss. Wait, is that they actually did this exact same Spiral Abyss as last time, right? This is so weird because we had the same Spiral Abyss 3 times in a row, right? I checked out the new Spiral Abyss and it's exactly the same as last one. Fucking ads! This is why I don't watch Twitch anymore. Yo, what's up, Radica? You just missed all my reacting shit to the new Fontaine trailer.
Okay.
You can probably just watch it back to back already. Anyways, now that we're done with watching trailer and me reacting shit, now I'm gonna react to other people react to shit. This is the ultimate meta. It's unbeatable. Except I'm on YouTube, so I can't stream everything because I could literally get copyrighted. So fuck that. Wait, why Asmongold watch content? Because he's the only one I could find on my list right at this moment. Maybe I'll watch OK Code react to shit later, but honestly, I explained this, right? I already explained this. I watch Asmongold. I like watching Asmongold, Necrit, and Zepla because they're not Genshin content creators. Because I know what Genshin content creators are going to say 99% of the time. Like, before I watch a Tectone video, I can basically already predict what Tectone is going to say to like an 88% accuracy rate. I can predict what Sevi is going to say. I can predict what Tenten is going to say if he still covered Genshin Impact. I can predict what, you know, what's it called? What's he called? MTash. I can predict what MTash is going to say up to like a 90%, maybe even a 95% accuracy rate. And even now, at this point, I think I can also predict what Necrit is going to say, because I feel like the more somebody likes Genshin Impact and covers Genshin Impact content, the more I can predict what they can say. Because there's going to be a pattern, right? You guys can probably predict what I'm going to say to maybe like an 88% accuracy rate as well if you watch me enough. Because I always just say the same shit over and over again. And that's the same with any content creator. So I like watching content creators that don't really cover stuff that I like to watch, right? I think that is, you can't predict Ashikai. Yeah, okay, so I can't predict Ashikai because she's too smart. That's the problem. Finally, someone is maining Kaya. Really? Wait, is that what's happening here?
This is good.
Okay, I will stop trying to pronounce Korean. Are you making us into ChatGPT? Oh my god, look at her boobs. Oh my god, look at that crack.
Well, anyway, the combat for the game looks pretty good. The gameplay looks good, and I could go.
He just goes to a bunch of streams, literally no combat at all. Not a single one is doing combat at the moment. Not a single streamer. I'm really glad that they're not doing any music, because I would literally have to get the fuck off of this.
Yeah, she's Korean. Let's see here. We gotta look at some other shit. And
okay, hopefully he'll find some combat in like 10 seconds.
I could if I wanted to.
Is this live? I want to watch the VOD.
For sure. Struggle.
Wait, are you talking about Asmongold's? This is not live. Asmongold is not live. This is at least like an hour out of date.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go. Combat.
Let's see the combat.
Wait, what is she doing? Is she trying to bait them into the wall?
This gameplay is super. That's kind of weird, but like, you know, I feel like it's extremely fluid.
It is so good. He's literally walking, like, looking at somebody's ass because they're literally pressed up to the wall.
It's clean, etc.
So good combat, man. Okay, in 10 seconds, I bet he's gonna get like he's gonna get squished against each other, and then one of the characters is gonna go flying into the air for like 2 seconds.
Wow, that's so funny. That's nothing like that at all. Wait a sec. Hey, yo, wait. What the fuck?
Wait, he's already over? Wait,
yo,
they just killed everything?
Star Rail in the corner doing
she restarted. Okay, that's good. If she had literally cleared this in like 10 seconds, I would feel so bad about myself. So this is great.
Oh, fuck?
Okay, I was really scared for a second there. Imagine her clearing Spiral Abyss and like... Wait, she's using the Diona. Why is she using Diona? Wait, I use Diona. Why am I questioning her?
There we go. She's doing great. She's gonna do it.
Okay, this has to be like some kind of... This has to be like some kind of
they just hit
challenge.
her for her whole
This...
health bar.
Because this team sucks.
Wait, is she about to die? She's got like, she almost dead.
She's not talking either, which means she's probably concentrating very, very hard.
That's good, that's good.
C6 Diona gives... Wait, really? I always forget that C6 Diona gives like a whole bajillion different bonuses. Like, it increases your attack speed, right? I think... Doesn't Diona decrease your cooldowns? It decreases... It does a lot of things. It heals you. It decreases your cooldowns, I think, and it also increases your attack or something. Maybe it doesn't. I might be misremembering.
Well, anyway,
Ouch. Ouch.
I think the gameplay looks good. That's the point. I think the gameplay does look really good, and because of that, I would try the game out.
And now it's over, right? Is the Genshin content
really...
over? Damn it.
What
Man
else?
from like old.
Really nice.
Damn it.
Hunter fucking Biden.
All right.
It's like
that's interesting. What about Zeppela? Is she reacting shit? Probably not. She hasn't streamed in 4 days. What about Necrit? Probably not. Wait, what? Wait, I can claim shit? Is this showing anything bad? No. Characters with signature mixes radius will gain the following effects based on their... You're literally copy pasting. Increases the incoming healing bonus by 30% when HP falls below or is equal to 50%. Elemental mastery increased by 200 when HP is below. Yeah, but there's also constellations, right? Or is that the constellation? Yeah, is that the constellation? Can I click this? Is it gonna show anything important? Probably not. Okay, let's go to Twitter and see some cool shit. Why I see Asmund talk about Genshin feel very contrived. You don't like him talking about Genshin? Oh my god, they're already tweeting. Oh my god, what is this? Why is he showing his ass? This is very specific in a very... This is some kind of bait. This is some very specific kind of bait. Why is Asmongold talking about Genshin contrived? Because he never played the game, so he can't really talk about anything in depth except for what he said already a bajillion times over. He's here after a long femboy drought. I think this is actually the very first femboy in the game. I don't consider Xingqiu a femboy. This is it. I guess Xingqiu would count. I don't know. Yeah, this is basically what you would think of when you think femboy. So I guess I'll like this. And retweet Lenny Spectacle of Phantasmagoria, celebrated magician of the court of Fontaine, with the possible exception of the trials held at the Opera Epiclise Opera Epiclise. I don't know how to pronounce that. How do you pronounce this? Epiclise. I'm gonna have such a hard time pronouncing it. Wait, it's Greek. No wonder I can't pronounce it. I actually took Greek when I was in university and failed it. But it didn't matter because I had all my credits already, so it was fine. Yo, what's up, Adrian Gailey? Statements doesn't dreamt up by the utterly deranged? What do you mean? I might pull for him now? Huh? Wait, you weren't going to pull for him before? Because I thought everybody was gonna pull for him. Okay. I was wrong in the past before. I can understand why he's a 5-star now. This is definitely a 5-star design because it's catering to... Wait, what is that card? Is that card... No, I thought that card was a Lynette, but it doesn't have Lynette's face on it. It's actually just him. So... Wait, is it? I have to zoom in. I'm not sure. It's whatever. It might be a Lynette, it might be him. It does have... Oh, no. It has the hat, so it's him. Being experiencing the worst simulated universe runs, that's cool. Not really. It must be cooler than what I'm experiencing because I just spent like the last day and a half just honestly It's been making me feel really weird. It's been making me feel like I've been doing the wrong thing my entire life because I just spent the last maybe 18 hours arguing with somebody online. So whatever you're doing is probably better than me. Dishes like the excitement I feel seeing Fontaine unfold makes me glad I took a break these last couple batches. I'm refreshed and ready to dive back in. Basically how I feel. Not really, because I never get wait, what the fuck? That's a primo gem. Do you guys ever feel burnout from Genshin Impact? Because I actually don't feel burnout because I don't play Genshin Impact as much as a lot of other people. Like, I just realized watching a lot of other people stream Genshin Impact and reacting to Genshin Impact shit honestly makes me feel like I'm the odd one out. Or maybe I'm so mainstream that I play Genshin Impact like it's supposed to, which is just you just log in every single day and then you do your dailies and get the fuck out. Like, that's how I enjoy Genshin Impact the vast majority of the time, and I still have fun with it. Every so often, I'll just go and explore for a bit, and then every so often, I'll play some card games, and then every so often, I'll go in my teapot to collect some resin or some shit. That's basically my experience with Genshin Impact, maybe 80% of the time. And then you have people like Soul, who made a video about how he fucking quit Honkai Star Rail, or Genshin Impact is a game with no content, and then he has literally 100% every single fucking region. And I just think to myself, wait, who the hell is Dion? Is this Genshin Impact character? No, that's not a Genshin Impact character. That's Final Fantasy shit. Okay. Not really. So far, no. Somebody, probably. But not now, not at all. Yeah. That's a lot of different things you're saying. Liney, 294. The Korean version. Are Koreans just not on Twitter? I feel like it's not. Whoa, that's like 253 tweets. What's going on there? I feel like Twitter, like Koreans just aren't on Twitter very much. Oh my god. Why is this not a 5-star? Why is she not a 5-star? I don't understand. This should be a 5-star. She has a fucking tail. She's a 5-star. Look at her suit. Look at her outfit. This is so something. I don't know what word to describe it. You gotta give me words. Korean has their own internet. Yeah. I haven't 100% any region. I have 100%ed Inazuma, but I'm not sure if I have actually legitimately 100% Inazuma. Because as most of you know, or if you don't know, 100% on the map does not actually represent 100%. You can still like discover stuff in the map, even after you 100% it. It's more like 95%. Like emotionally girls, to be honest. Yeah, I love this. I love some types of emotional girl archetypes, but I don't like others. I don't like 2B. I think 2B is actually too sexualized for me. I don't know why. It's probably something to do with the blindfold, because I'm not really into blindfolds. So having a blindfolded girl that you have to play as 100% of the time is just really weird to me. Yeah, chest respawn. Wait, I've actually really conflicted about chest respawns, because I've heard that chests actually spawn when you reach a certain level. And I never noticed that. I just thought chests never respawned, or never spawned at all. They were always just there. So maybe I'm half wrong and half right. Maybe there actually are chest spawns, but I don't know about them, or I don't care for them. Because I'm already at level 60, right? So it doesn't matter to me. I feel sorry for the fan artist. Fontaine fashion is going to be a pain to draw. I love this, by the way, because the best thing about character designs is, for the most part, their clothing. Because all of their clothing and their hairstyle, and maybe their eyes. Because everything else is the same, right? They're all using the same base 5 models, right? There's like little boy, there's like a big boy, and there's like little girl, and then like female, medium little girl, and then there's like big girl. Or medium girl. So that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's literally 5 models. So all the detail has to go into the clothing. It has to go into the hair and the eyes. Everything else is just whatever. I will watch your VOD for the reaction later. Don't remove it this time. Yeah, I probably won't unless I get copy striked. I need to... Okay, remind me before I log off. I need to go stare at somebody's ass in the game so that I can take a picture of it. Do I follow any leaks? I feel like I do follow leakers on Twitter, so if you see a bunch of... if I see a leak, I will literally just scroll past it. It's fine. And then you can just pretend it's not there. Furina's voice actor is Amber Lee Connors. I don't know who that is. I don't know any of the... So here's the thing about me and voice actors. I don't know any of the voice actors. I don't really care about who the voice actors are. But I do look at who the Japanese voice actors are because they're in anime, right? I care about anime. So if I know that a certain character is voiced by so and so, and they voiced another character that I like in another anime, that actually might motivate me to pull for that character. Because eventually, I probably will play the game in Japanese when I really get bored of the current version, and then I want to start the game over again. So that is when I will play in another language. And I don't. The reason why I play the game in Chinese, even though I don't fully understand Chinese, as I've already told you guys before, is that I do watch a bunch of other streamers. I watch them play it in English for the most part, so I still get to experience the game in English. And I'm sure you guys have experienced the same thing. You'll play the game in another language, like Japanese, and then you'll just watch somebody else play it in Chinese or English. The OG. All right, exactly a year ago, Sumeru teaser. Oh, so this is the Sumeru teaser. Okay, so this is different from yeah. So the teaser that we got right now, the trailer that we got was the one for the Winter Nights Lazo. That was basically the equivalent of the Winter Nights Lazo. And then we're probably going to get something similar to this in like a couple of months, maybe in like a month or two. Well, it's more like not a couple of months, it's literally just like a month. Because after the next month is going to be 4.0. Lol, they got Daisuke Ono. We already got Giorno Giorvarner, and now we got Jotaro Kujo. Actually, I can actually pronounce that. We need to get Dio now. You guys are all. I have never actually watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm gonna be honest. I've only seen clips of it. I've seen like memes of it, but I've actually never seen like a single episode. So I have absolutely no idea what the story is about. Like, the only thing I know about it is like the stand. And that's basically my entire relationship to it. Oh my god, she's so something. Wait, this is like 568. Everybody's just retweeting this shit. Who is this? Okay, so he is kind of blind. I think what that real Thessaly is blind. Yeah, I think this is where I got it from. Also, tell me if that's an offensive term or if I should use visually impaired. I translated from French. He only reacted to the little girl. Oh, so the little girl is Sigawin. How do you pronounce that? I need to translate. This has to be like French or something. Sigawin. Afrikaans? Okay. Sigawin. It means gypsies. Okay. I can see. Okay. I don't know if that's offensive. Sigawin. That's gonna raise some problems, I'm sure. There's gonna be some drama shit. Oh no. Oh no, 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 not again! Her name means gypsies. Let's go, drama! I didn't even try to find any. I was like, wait a minute. Gypsies? Are you serious? Bang my head on the table. Sigawina's gameplay tutorials is awesome. What the fuck? They already leaked it. Meaning. It means gypsies and Afrikaans. Meaning. Let's go. This better not be some weird shit. Sigawina? Highly anticipated. Okay. I know, right? Okay. Let's just ignore that for the time moment. Translate for now. And then load that code. Yeah, just ignore that. Ah, shit. Traditional, simplified. What is this? Where's French? Sigawin. Sigawin. No, it's only in Afrikaans and it means gypsies. It is what it is, guys. This is what Fontaine is gonna be about for the next 2 months. It's gonna be about okay, let's try something else. What are the other names? Actually, you know what? Let's type this shit in. No, we got nothing for Sigawina and gypsies. So nobody's discovered this yet. That's not a French word. Real Thessaly? Noivellette. Fiorina. Noivellette. What does Noivellette mean? Noivellette. Translate from English to Afrikaans. Noivellette means Noivellette. That doesn't mean shit. New something? Real Thessaly. Okay. Brio Thessaly means Brio Thessaly. Okay, what about Fiorina? Fiorina means Fiorina. And the name of a place. It's a last name and the name of place? Okay. So it doesn't mean gypsy too. We'll have to go with that. Sigawina. Bro, what the fuck? Really? It means gypsies? Really? Oh my god. Hoyoverse, what the fuck? Okay, let's search some other shit up. What else is there? What's her name again? Lynette. What does Lynette mean? Lynette meaning nymph or idol. That makes sense. Liney meaning lake, pool, meadow, flax field. Linley is a gender-neutral name of British origin. So we've got... Okay, so Lynette is a girl's name of Welsh origin. Nice. That makes sense. British origin, yeah. We got all the British and French shit going on here. Who is this? Wait, who is this? He's using the fucking bell! He is using the bell! This is not... Oh my god, wait, what? Why is this not... Genshin Impact. Somebody is... Wait, did the Korean version just tweet this out first? No, it's not out in English yet. Was that a mistake? Let's go back. Who is this? Reminette. Oh! Wait, is this another femboy? Is that a guy or a girl? Who knows? Who cares? Okay, so Freminette, what does this mean? Freminette meaning... Is this French? Freminette is a diver. Oh, so, okay, so this is the character who was in the water, because that's gotta be the meaning. Freminette is a diver whose occupation demands a great deal of precision and concentration when working with intricate machinery. Why is that so specific? Like, who would ever use this word? Why is that so specific? There's a lot of drowning. It was out for 1 minute in Korean. Okay, Freminette, let's go. That seems like such a super specific name. Freminette is cryo. Okay, Fureminetta. Furemina. That's the Japanese name. Furemina or Puremina. I forgot how to pronounce this. I think it's Furemina. They're supposed to circle above this and then it becomes like Puremina. But I'm not sure if the default one, this character is just... Okay, whatever. I'm just using my university Japanese tutoring brain. Cryo, Claymore. So she's going to be... I'm assuming this is a guy, right? So I'm just going to call him a he. Assuming he's going to be a hydro character because he's a diver. This is really cool. Because why would you need a bell? He's going to be an HP-based hydro Claymore user. The first one that we've ever gotten. Wait, is this... Wait, it's cryo. Wait, they just say this like cryo. Why did I just assume hydro? No! No! No, it's not hydro. It's bullshit. No, this is stupid. Never mind. I've lost all hype for this character. Bullshit. Never mind. Okay. Let's go back and look at the furry girl. Where's the furry girl? Let's go. Let's calm down for a second. There's no hydro claymore user. There's no bullshit here. Fuck. Actually, let's put on some music. I probably forgot the music, which is why I'm going down, viewers. Stream music. Let's just shuffle. Put this on 50%. Yeah, let's go. Why is he called a diver, but he's a cryo character? It makes no sense. And why would you need a claymore called the bell for diving? Bro, this is way too intense. Not to going to watch Dainsleif. Oh yeah, let's go back and watch Dainsleif. What if this character will be released to us diving? Why would you need cryo for diving underwater? I guess you could use like ice as a platform, I guess. Like, what if you literally made an ice cage or something, and then you like use the ice? No, that makes no sense. That's stupid. This copium. It's just some random Hoyoverse bullshit. Genshin, Travelers, Travail, Kai in the manga.
We had no time to say goodbye.
All right, where are we at now? Let's go. Underwater Kai in the manga. What if the character will be released to us diving underwater? Wait.
The war.
That could be possible. Like, okay, here's probably what is going to happen. He's going to be a diving character, which means that his passive will be a completely useless exploration ability that we will forget about in 10 seconds. That is what is actually going to happen, unfortunately. And then his ability is going to be some weird fucking cryo shield, or he's going to be like a healer, and then he's going to use the fucking bell for no reason, and the bell is still going to be bad on him. That's what's going to happen. 99% true. Man, this video is nostalgic.
It has already begun. It is just a continuation of past battles.
This is interesting here, because I just noticed this. There are 2 stars here, right? You're seeing 2 stars and 2 comets. So there's a lot of like duology or dualism here. We've got like, probably these things are representing something. My suspicion is that one of these things is like, are there like 3 dead moons or something? There's like 3 moon sisters and 2 of them are dead or something. So maybe these are the moon sisters that are dead. And then here is the traveler and, you know, the other guy.
Continuation of past
You're adopting all the unwanted sons.
The gods goad us on with the promise of their 7 treasures.
Okay. Why would you make a diving character cryo? I still can't get over it. It's still so stupid. I'm sorry. I was so excited for a moment. There was like a hydro character who's based on health that can also use a claymore? That can probably heal or make a shield? No. The one could be in the opening login thing. The other way is the abyss, maybe? True. Maybe one of them is like... Maybe one of them is Tavon and the other one is not. Is like some kind of opposite world.
Words for the worthy, the doorway to divinity. Yet buried in the depths of this world lies smoldering remains, a warning to those that dare trespass.
We know what these flowers are called now, right? They're Intivots.
The sky is not reserved for you. But mortal irrigation never stops. None will escape the flames. See for yourself. The dragon who defended Mondstadt for a millennium finally faces his perturbation.
This is such a cool opening for such a lame beginning of the game, which is literally a prologue. And D-Look wasn't even that much of it. You know what's weird about this? Like, it's so obvious that this is like a prologue because we get to see D-Luke, right? But D-Luke did not take part in the last battle, did he? Or at least I remember he didn't. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe he did take part in the last battle against, you know, what's it called? Dvalin. Wait, I think he did. I'm just misremembering it. Wow, my memory sucks. Wait, he did? Oh my god, he was relevant once. What the fuck?
The god of contracts senselessly slaughtered as his people watched on in horror.
Also, Ningguang, what the fuck did you do? Actually, you did a lot. Never mind. I don't know why I said that. So, aside from the fact that John Lee literally, like, planned the whole thing out, or he did as best as he could, everything that is, like, good about Liyue, or the things that happened right in Liyue is because of her, right? Because if it weren't for her Jade Chamber, we wouldn't have been able to defeat Ozio. And the second time we faced Ozio's, like, what are they called? The second Ozio, the wife of Ozio, what's her name? He was against Dvalin. Ningguang, the mother, yeah. When we faced against the not Dvalin, Ozio's, I want to say mother. I don't know why mother. When we faced against Ozio's wife. Now, actually, I want to know what Ozio's wife is named. Now I'm anxious. Ozio's wife. Beisht. That's such a weird name. That is definitely 100% not Chinese. Beisht. When we faced Beige, it was basically her planning with all the other people and then getting like their guns together on the ships that defeated them. So literally everything that is going right in Lyria is because of her. Villains what? Base. her I don't know why I want to say mother again. I don't know. I just think that whole thing about how Ozio got returned and then we had to face the wife. I don't know why I think of that thing as the mother.
Tracts. In the secluded land of the immortal Shogun, the Bakufu rules eternal. But what do mortals see of the eternity?
Okay, Ayaka actually didn't do anything in the story. It's safe to say that, right? Ayaka did not do anything in the story. She did not help solve the final problem. She was... Actually, she kind of did, but she kind of did, right? Because she gave us refuge, and then we got to know Yoimiya around the same time. But I don't know if that was necessarily because of Ayaka. I don't think she did anything in the story. Actually, I'm gonna double down on this. Ayaka didn't do anything in the story.
The god of wisdom's enemy is wisdom itself.
Sano did do something in the story. It's really interesting because most of the characters that we're seeing in these trailers are not actually that crucial to the plot, with maybe the exception of Ningguang. I think Ningguang is literally the only time we've seen a character in this trailer where she was actually crucial to solving the main problem of the story in that region. She not that important, but she kind of useful in the beginning. True. Not really. I mean, when we first got to Inazuma, didn't we spend like 4 fucking hours just taking care of this girl and then getting her letter to like some other guy on the main island? I feel like she had a better story than Ayaka. I don't know. I just don't really like Ayaka's story. Ayaka. What are you doing? D-Luke is important in the story though. Sure. Maybe? Chisato, yeah, that's her name. I thought her story was actually kind of a bit more interesting than Ayaka's. I wouldn't say it was anything cool, but I liked how in Inazuma, this is really downput. I've never really talked about this, but I thought like Chisato and that other guy in the commission, and then their love story, and how that guy kind of got beaten up by the Raiden Shogun. I think they're the same person. I thought that story was really cool because we kind of followed that story all the way from the beginning of Inazuma until the second story quest, right? That was really cool. I thought that was good. I wish they had given more time to that story instead of Ayaka. I have to go now. It's dinner time. All right, see you maybe later. I'll probably still be streaming in like 2 hours, probably.
In the desert of ignorance. In the city of scholars, there is a push for fun.
Again, Sino is still not the most important character in the story. He is more important than Ayaka, I'll give him that, but he's still not the most important. Also, it's kind of funny here, but I've never noticed this until recently, but the spear that he's holding in the background is literally just a fucking, like, a blank space. It's not even textured. Okay, there's a tiny bit of texture here. There's, like, a bunch of red lines for the shading, but he's literally not even holding anything. You can see his finger going through the shape. So it's not even like a spear or anything. It is in the shape of a spear, but it's basically just holdover text or some kind of holdover placement, whatever you want to call it. Placeholder. Oh my god, I don't know the words for this anymore.
Wisdom makes no argument against it. The god of justice.
Okay, now we're here. Masquerade of the guilty.
Judge all other gods.
What does this mean?
But even she knows not to make an enemy of the divine.
It's really strange, but I never picked up on the fact that Linny did not have expressions on her face. I never got that. I don't know, maybe I just didn't analyze this picture enough. But it really did surprise me when it turned out that she would not have any expressions. I thought she was just a generic cat girl. So you can count me as way more hyped for Fontaine now that I have a character that I actually care about or am hyped for. But I've also heard in the leaks that Lynette is literally just going to be a support character for Linny, which sucks. But at the same time, because I don't want to get Linny, I just want to get Lynette. But Lenny is probably going to be. Yeah. Also, I've heard that Lynette or Lenny is going to be a bow character, so fuck me if I want to play another bow character. I already got screwed over by Yoimiya. I don't want to play as another bow character. Come on. Are we still didn't have emotional girl so far? I don't think we have. I don't think we have gotten an emotionless girl in the same archetype as Lynette so far. All of the girls so far has been really, the vast majority of them have been pretty simpy, right? Nilu, not really. I probably shouldn't say Nilu is a simpy character. I feel like we got rid of all of the simping, the girls simping for the Traveler by the time we got to Sumeru. It was a lot better. Are they adopted or something? Yeah, they gotta be, right? Unless Linny literally cut off his ears. And we don't see the ears for Lynette either. So they're probably just not even the same species. Coolio. It bothers me that they are brother and sister, but only Lynette is a cat. They're definitely adopted, okay? There's also like a bit of blue highlight on Lynette's hair. I have a really hard time keeping apart Lynette and Linny as like two separate words. I kind of just want to say one or the other.
The rules of war are woven in the womb.
Not long.
The victors shall burn bright.
Wait,
while
it
the
means
losers must turn to ash. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler, it is because she has her reasons. She is a god with no love left for her people, nor do they have any left for her. Her followers hope only to be on her side.
And then it turns out this guy is just literally a fucking goblin. I thought that part was hilarious. They should remake this trailer without this part, without the darkening of this area of their face. And then they should literally just show the goblin guy. I don't know what his name is anymore. I forgot. Yeah, we all thought that this would be the Hydro. Well, a lot of people who aren't that into the lore probably thought that this would be the Hydro Archon. Not the Hydro Archon, the Cryo Archon. But instead it's the goblin dude. He looks way taller in this trailer though than he does in the other trailer. So maybe it's not the same person. Pulcinella, yeah. Hopefully he'll still be playable. But I bet I give you a 100%. I am betting 100% right now that he will have another form other than the goblin, other than being a goblin. I definitely think he is going to get like a younger form or some kind of more tall form. That is going to be my bet right now for whenever Pulcinella comes out, okay? Santiago Nova, thank you for being here. Why am I saying that? Everybody's here now because I'm watching fucking Traveler's Travail, and everybody just wants to watch this trailer over and over again. I'm personally more excited for Natlan Snezhnaya than Fontaine. I thought I would not be excited for Fontaine, but I am now because it's closer to release. 2, because they're actually showing like characters and art that I care for. And 3, because there does seem like, I think the thing about Fontaine, right, was that we had to know that we would be able to go swimming, right? If we didn't know about the swimming mechanic, it would be a lot less exciting because there's literally nothing to look forward to in terms of mechanics right now for gameplay. So I still think the swimming stuff is not enough. I do think we will need endgame content, like actual endgame content. The moment we finish with Archon Quest, if they don't have endgame content, I think this game is going to die. Not good, like die, but it will die to maybe like 20% of its current popularity. So they better have that endgame content in store. Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen. How they will make him playable. Yeah, if you've ever watched Soul Eater, there's like this mosquito guy who's kind of like a vampire, and then he's got like 4 different forms, just like in most animes where like the ugly dude has 4 different forms until he transforms into like a young form. Like Frieza turns into like a giant guy with 2 spikes on his head, and then he turns into like an alien type character, and then he turns into like this small form that is ultimately best looking out of all the forms. That is probably what is going to happen to Pulcinella. I think that would be actually really cool because we'll get to fight different forms of him, and then there will be like monstrous forms and then like a cool looking form. That might be playable or might not be, but you know, I'll be fun either way. Like if he's not playable, then it's kind of a loss. But if he is playable and then it's like his good looking form that is just a tall male character, then that's not really Pulcinella anymore, is it?
Her rebellion against the divine comes at last. In the perpetual meantime of a sheltered eternity, most are content to live and not to dream. But in the hidden corners where the god's gaze does not fall, there are those who dream of dreaming. Some say a few are chosen and the rest are dregs. But I say we humans have our humanity. We will defy this world with a power from
I don't know why I thought he was Daneleaf. I don't know why I thought the guy who was drowning was Daneleaf. Okay, so now that I think about it, I don't think the cryo guy, the Fremenette guy, is going to be a 5-star character. He looks kind of like a 4-star to me since he's using the bell. So at this point, I think narratively speaking, Fremenette is probably going to fill the same role as Calais. He's probably going to have some kind of tragic backstory that we're going to find out, and then we're going to have to fix it. And in the meantime, while we're fixing his problems, we'll probably meet the Hydro Archon, and then we're going to experience all of the other problems of Fontaine. That is where I think the story is going right now. But I don't know what is going on with the drowning, because he's wearing a different outfit, and then he has like all this techno pattern stuff on his person. So we'll have to see.
You who has set foot in this world. Your journey has reached its end, but one final doorway remains.
This part is the most interesting part to me, right? Because it suggests that Daneleaf is going to be one of the final bosses, if not the final boss of this game. First we go to Fontaine, we go to Snezhna, and then after we're done with Snezhna, there is another region
where the god's gaze does not fall.
We're still only halfway through the game. We're not over halfway through the game, because there's still going to be 3 regions, right? There's still going to be Natlan, there's going to be Snezhna, and then there's going to be Conria. Unless this part is not an actual region, I think it would be a real letdown if this is not an actual region. I think if this is literally just a small epilogue that is not its own region, like all the other regions we've been to right now, I think this would be a very bad, misleading teaser that they're giving us. Because they're telling us it's an act, right? So it should be as big as the previous ones.
Some say a few are chosen and the rest are dregs. But I say we humans have our humanity. We will defy this world with a power from beyond. Now, you who has set foot in this world. Your journey has reached its end, but one final doorway remains. Step forth if you have understood the meaning of your journey. Defeat me. Command me to step aside.
He looks sad as fuck.
Show me that you are worthier than I to rescue her. Then, the threads of all fate will be yours to reweave. My memory has all but faded completely. But I will always remember how much she too loved.
Bro, if Daneleaf doesn't die by the end of this story, I'm gonna be so sad. I know that's such a weird thing to say because I'm betting a lot of people will want to play him, but I think it'll be okay if he was playable and he's still dead. I really just want to see like Daneleaf die. I don't know. It feels like he's the type of character to die in this game. It's kind of weird right now, but France is experiencing quite a few problems right now. Most, like, specifically to do with the, what's it called? The riots or protests, whichever one you want to call it. And then we're going into the France region right now. That's kind of coincidental. Maybe we'll get something similar in the game. What is this now? Looks like a kid is actually... Okay, I don't want to read this bullshit. Okay, so here are the next banners. I don't know why we... Was this ever a surprise to anybody? I thought they had already announced this. Literally, France have 2 factions right now. I thought everybody already knew about these banners. They're going to behead Focalors. Maybe we'll get a real revolution going. It'll be interesting how they handle the politics of Fontaine. I'll tell you that. What is this? This shouldn't even be. Why would anybody? Okay. Why would anybody go to an? I don't understand. Do you guys want to go to a place like this? Do you guys go to places like this? Like, is this something that looks enjoyable to you? Right? I don't know. I feel like joining a fucking riot in France would be more fun than this. Like, at least when you're... Also, Macron is an Archon, lol. I do not... Yeah, I feel like if I had to choose between this and being part of a riot and potentially getting shot by police in France, maybe I would probably choose the riot part. Because at least with the riot part, I could go, like... I don't know. I don't condone stealing, but, you know, you could probably make off with some stuff if you were part of the riot, right? With this, it's like, what are you getting here in this anime convention? If you're lucky, you might like shake your favorite streamer's hand. Like, do they do that? Do they let you shake your favorite streamer's hand? Is this where people are in anime conventions? You get to meet your favorite streamer. Luckily, at some point, that feels so weird. Like, I was watching Fobmaster stream. I think it was yesterday. And then he was like counting his fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something. It's not even Yu-Gi-Oh cards. At least if it was Yu-Gi-Oh cards, at least it would be respectable. But he was like it was like some isekai card, you know, some other kind of card game. It's not even a card game. It was just like collectible cards. And then he was like, "Oh my god, this card it's not a super shiny foil or something." Like, what the fuck? Like, what? So why are you going to these anime conventions? Like, I think one of the most like enjoyable parts about going to conventions is one, like hanging out with people you like. That's probably fun. Number two is probably just cosplaying and seeing other people cosplaying around you. But when there's so many people, like, what are you really seeing? Imagine being in this crowd and being under, I don't know, 100 and I don't know what's a height that is decent. If you're under maybe like 170 centimeters tall, which is like 5'7", 5'6", if you're under that height, you literally cannot see anything because you're just going to be staring at people's shoulders all the time. That's not enjoyable. So, yeah, this anime convention looks fucked. I don't know where this is though. What is this? Secret Summer Paradise version 3.0. Yeah, so if you didn't know, the 3.8 live stream is going to be on Saturday, and I will definitely be streaming that. It's going to be at 4:30 or 5:30 a.m. on my time. I don't know what time it is going to be on yours, but they have all the streams on YouTube now, so you can literally just go click on the like Genshin Impact, I think. You can just go to Genshin Impact and there will be like a live. Wait, is it? Wait, no. When is your live stream happening? Wait, they tweeted this out. Yearning for unseen depths, renowned diver of the court of Fontaine. It's a cryo character. Yeah, it's got the cryo icon here. And they've got a tank, so I guess that has something to do with it. As the realm of Hydro, Fontaine's underwater vistas are positively breathtaking. But not everyone gets to enjoy this mysterious world beneath the waves. Even for those who have mastered the basics, diving can be full of peril to say the least. Among the ranks of able divers, Fremina is renowned for his outstanding professionalism, exceptional ability to stay focused, as well as his abundant maritime knowledge. It's just a shame that, as a classic lone wolf, he never accepts commissions from others. As the younger brother of Fontaine's famous magical duo... Wait, what? As the younger... Oh, wait, what? So they've got 3 siblings? As the younger brother of Fontaine's famous magical duo Linny and Lynette, Fremina prefers to stay out of the limelight. Other people's gazes, responses, and comments makes him uncomfortable and interrupt the rhythm of his breathing. He prefers instead to slip away and bask in the weightlessness of the ocean, pouring his heart out to a romaritime flower. He looks indifferent, but in fact, it's just that his passion never comes back up for air. But he's a crowd character. What the fuck? Imagine putting so much effort into that fucking summary and writing a story for him and putting him in the trailer, making him seem all that important, and then he's a fucking crowd Claymore character. It'd be funny if he Powercraft Chong though. I don't know how he would do that, but he better not be just another fucking shielder, because that would be super disappointing. God, we've got so many shielders in this game. We've got a cat shielder. We've got a... Is Goro a shielder? I actually don't know. He makes like crystallized, right? So he's technically some kind of shielder. No, he's not. That's Copium. Crystallized is not a good shield. Okay, Genshin livestream. Yeah, the 3.8. No, that's not the same thing. Fuck, where is it? Oh, no, it's Honkai Star Rail livestream. I forgot, it's the Honkai Star Rail 1.2 livestream. Sorry for that. The Genshin 3.8 livestream is already over. Star Rail. Yeah. So the Honkai Star Rail livestream seems to be all moving over to YouTube. I don't know if it's even on Twitch anymore. Is it? Do you guys watch Honkai Star Rail on YouTube, on Twitch? Like, was the last live stream on Twitch? There are crystallized Goro comps. Are they good? I don't know. I use him in mod. Yeah, that's what we all said. So if you go to YouTube and go to the live stream for Honkai Star Rail, it will literally tell you what the time is going to be at for your local time zone, which is amazing because Twitch fucking sucks at that. So whenever this is going to be streaming, I'm going to be streaming it. And it should be in around 3, 4, 5 days. Alright, Freminet, Julio. Stream music. Let's just go back to this. Lenny. Lynette. What is this? It's just banners, weapons. Please blossoming outfit. Are any of you guys excited for the skins? Because I feel like the skins, there's another like kick in the nuts. People always used to complain that skins weren't for any characters that were good, but then I feel like cutscene got way better, so people don't really complain about that anymore. But the skins for characters in Genshin Impact really don't seem like they're there for really powerful characters, are they? Like, we got skins for Ningguang, nobody uses Ningguang. We got skins for Diluc, nobody really uses Diluc. And then we got skins for Klee and Kaya. I really like the fact that they don't make skins for just powerful characters, by the way. I really like that. But it does seem like they're kind of going to waste for characters that a lot of people don't use. I don't know. I'm torn on this. I guess Kaya, people kind of use Kaya, right? What is this? Genshin Creator Program Summer Festival online event. What is this? Do I have to be on Twitch for this? I don't care. What about Ayaka skin? Oh yeah, Ayaka. People do use her, but she has kind of fallen off a bit. People definitely use Ayaka even if Freeze isn't as good in some Abyss. Yeah, that's true. Was her skin a 5-star skin or a 4-star skin? I can't remember. I think it was a 4-star skin, right? Because it didn't have any special animations. I always put Kaya rather than Rosalia. So I think it's cool if he gets a skin. Okay. I don't think his skin is even that different. I don't think his skin is even that different from his usual one. Like, I guess for a 4-star skin that makes sense, but some of the designs I saw in the leaks were like fucking wild. I think we've seen all we can see on Twitter. Let's go see if somebody else is reacting to the trailer. Ashikai, maybe. Aster. Genshin trailer. Watching the Genshin Fontaine trailer.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh! No shot!
Okay.
Like, I just got pinged.
Do any of you guys watch Aster stream?
On like what this was, and I'm just like,
Oh, she sounds so hyped.
fuck?
Do I need to sound more excited when I'm stream? I feel like this is something that maybe I need to do. Because Aster sounds way more... Like, Aster was somebody who was burnt out. Or at least more burnt out on Genshin Impact than I am, right? I'd never feel burnt out on Genshin Impact. But I feel like I also don't sound that excited for the most part when I'm streaming. But then I watch people like this, and they're like, oh my god! Oh my god, this is the most hype-pitched shit ever! I can't breathe! I'm not making fun of her, by the way. I actually think this is good. But it honestly kind of... I don't know. It doesn't weird me out. But it makes me feel self-conscious about how I react to things.
Oh my gosh! No shot. Okay, alright. This is up. I hopefully... Dude, this was like released like a few days, just like 14 minutes ago, like 15 minutes ago. So
Yeah, I did not see the trailer, by the way. I did not see any news about the trailer for maybe the first hour after it released.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was arguing with something else.
Mission.
Wait, can you guys hear it? I hope that you guys can hear it. Wait, give me a while. I hope that you guys can hear it. Okay.
My mission.
Laid back. Is that how you would describe it? Nice. I gotta take a drink of water. Bro, he looks so cool in this. He actually looks like an Evangelion. Do you know what this reminds me of? Okay, now I know what this reminds me of. You know what those like Evangelion suits that they wear for like Asuka and Shinji? This is what it reminds me of. He's like being synced. Like, he's sinking into the LCL or whatever it is that they call it. You know, that liquid that they put in, like, the giant tube that they stuff in the Evangelion? Maybe he's in something like that, and he's dreaming about all of this. And he's in, like, a fucking Scaramouche robot, and he's gonna fight another giant mech that we have to defeat. I hope they don't do that, because giant mechs are kind of played out at this point, but still. That's just a thought. 150 to 200. Aster already has so many people in chat. Yeah, I know, right? I only watch your streams. Nice.
The original sin is the fairest. Everyone sinks. Make the most of the final feast. Because for the sinners, the curtain call has come.
It's you! Ladies and gentlemen, she did it!
He has a
I wonder what she actually did, though. Because there's a couple things you can do in Water Tank. Right? You gotta survive. You gotta, like, get your way out of it. Out of the water tank while you're, like, being locked up. Have you guys... Okay, so I'm assuming that some of you guys are Zoomers, right? Some of you guys are probably born after 2000. Do you guys watch, like... what are these called? Like these kind of magic shows where somebody is stuck in a water tank and then you have to get out of it while your arms are locked in place, and then you have all these locks on you. Are you guys interested at all in any of this shit? Well, Scaramouche has Evangelion reference if you try to find it. Yeah, I know that Dawe likes fucking Evangelion. Circus. You guys have heard of like Circus du Soleil, right? I went to watch that once. It was fucking stupid. I hated it. It was just a bunch of like horny people like doing a bunch of gymnastics. So Circus du Soleil, it's not really like this. It's like magic tricks. It's like these shows they put on in Las Vegas, right? Have you guys ever been to Las Vegas and then watched some of the shows they put on? It's kind of like that. But I feel like this is played out. Not a lot of people really care about this stuff anymore, in my opinion. Like I watched this movie about a performer who had a twin, right? It was revealed at the end of the movie that they had a twin, and people didn't know how he was doing his magic tricks because this guy pretended to be one person while they were two people at the same time, for the entirety of the show, and that was basically a movie. And I feel like they presented the story in such a way that it kind of made magic shows feel cringy. I don't know if they do that on TV, not particularly like Magic X, but not escapism. I've been to see it a few times. The magic itself, yeah, but I never watched Circus. So okay, so maybe some people are still interested in it. Because when I was a kid and I was in Taiwan, like magic tricks with cards were kind of in vogue at that point. I don't know about now. Like, does magic ever go out of style? That's what I'm wondering. Because I'd never really wonder about magic. Magic stuff, like magic tricks, actually scare me because I don't understand it. I don't like things that I don't understand, if that makes sense. So I never had this compulsion to go watch shows like this. So maybe Fontaine for me is going to be a very scary place. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, she looks so
People
pretty.
don't realize how much they expect their eyes to tell them the
Linnea is a
truth.
dude. Linnea is not a dude. Wait, is Linnea a dude? No, Linnea is not a dude. Linnea is not a
But
dude.
what you see is not real. It's all a show.
Wait, who is it? Is that? Oh my god.
And
Wait.
every part of the show is carefully controlled.
Oh, maybe she's a mime. No, that doesn't make sense. I was like, what if he's just like feeling things? What if he's miming being a visually impaired person? No, I don't know if that makes sense.
By choosing the right time,
I love
the right
Barbara.
place,
Hello, Freya. I don't love Barbara, but
and
I'm glad that you love Barbara, I think.
whoever controls these three controls everything. But keep your eyes peeled, and you might be able to turn things
She's like,
to your
she's hot. She's honestly Beto 2.0, right? She is Beto 2.0. Because okay, I probably shouldn't talk about these, but she looks like you can already tell she has a captain's hat on, right? She has a captain's hat on. She's got the boobies. She's an electro character. What does this remind you of? This is Beto, right? Also, she's got like these, I don't know what these are called, like shoulder guards, but for like people in rank, who have rank in navies or something. You see these things on uniforms with military sometimes. So I'm assuming she's kind of some kind of like Navy officer. So she's basically the Beto of Fontaine.
These three controls.
She is my credit card. What the fuck does that even mean? She is your credit card. You mean you have a credit card with Barbara on it? Do they sell those?
Everything. But keep your eyes peeled, and you might be able to turn things to your advantage.
She has a gun. Wait, she has a gun.
In a nutshell, magic is what you see with your own two eyes.
I think what they might do with the gun when it comes to archetype for damage dealers is that she might be a very fast electro applicator, although I'm not sure if there is going to be a need for a niche like that. Like, she might be like a quick draw character where she applies a lot of electro at the same time. So that would be very useful, although I already do have cutting. So if she does have that archetype, maybe I will pull for her, because I would love to have a team that is literally just a bunch of electro application all the time. Like, who the hell needs elemental weaknesses? Just do electro all the time. Do all of the bosses like Iniquitous Baptist. I already cleared Iniquitous Baptist, and I didn't even need, I don't know. Did I use Pyro for him? Yes, I did. Yeah.
Oh my god. Huh?
Very fun. But it's not enough.
They definitely buffed her boobies.
Let me make something clear. You think of yourselves as magicians, but when you're on the stage, you're first and foremost actors. Good actors hone their craft to mesmerize the whole crowd.
She has long hair.
Is that surprising? Is it because she was wearing her coat? Why is that something that is so important to like both me and her? Because it was not something I focused on before I watched the trailer. And then I was just like, wait a minute. She does her panoramic shot and I saw her hair and I was like, wow, that looks hot. But it's not like long hair was ever something that was ever a deal breaker. Is that something that because every single female character in this game has long hair, so it's not really that much of a big deal anymore. But her long hair is more like dreads, at least after a certain point.
Please refrain from levity in the court. This trial is far from over.
Or she's got long locks. I do think the ending here is not as good as the Fatui trailer, is it? The Fatui trailer had all this like Senora had all this like Senora thing going on.
Okay. We're gonna watch this one by one. Nobody look at my recommendations. Okay. Wait. Oh, but was so hype!
Okay, I don't think I can watch all of this. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. We'll see. Let's just keep watching it a bit more.
She's so bratty. Oh my lord. Okay, first of all, we got guns. So
Is that something you guys are excited about? Are you excited about guns?
we got guns. No. Okay.
What does that change from a gameplay standpoint? I don't know.
Guys.
Because unless we get an actual gun weapon archetype, as in like,
we don't know who she is.
yeah, you are excited for
like
guns? I feel like unless we get a gun as a weapon
Anyway, proceed.
that we can actually pull for and use, I'm not exactly excited.
Okay. So first, I want to open this one. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be like a character who uses a catalyst and then they just pull a gun out.
Okay. We're safe. We're good.
That'd be
fine.
that'd actually be very funny. It's like, let's have a catalyst fight, and then somebody and both guys don't take out their catalyst. Instead, they take out somebody takes out a gun, and the other guy takes out I don't know what. It's like they take out a giant claymore instead. And it's like, you thought I was a catalyst user, but fool on you, I'm actually a giant fucking guts. I'm a guy who uses the catalyst to use a fucking sword that swings around me, like. What's his name? Kave. And then the other guy's like, well, you have a sword, I have a gun. But then they're like, both. And then there's like a third guy who's just a sword user and he pulls out a sword. Wait a minute. So you mean Callus users just use whatever? Yeah, pretty much.
Nothing hurts me. Okay, as long as the names are in the description, we're good. Neat. Dude, okay. Before I begin with this, I have said so many times in my all of 2 years of being on this.
It's almost 3 years when it comes to how long Genshin has been gone. If they add gun right now, it's too late. The only chance is that I don't think so. I think the midpoint of Genshin Impact is the perfect time to add a new weapon type. Because then we still have three. We still have 3 other regions that we can put more weapons of that type into the game. This is a good time to put in a new weapon type.
I just can't remember, but it's like on Genshin Wiki, like they mentioned that it was about an era of like artistry, and I am just so hyped because I love the aesthetic so much. I don't care what anyone says. Like I know some people are saying that Fontaine looks really basic. Because
I don't think it looks basic. I don't think so.
The previous
We've barely seen any of the architecture. How do you know it looks basic? That's such a weird thing to say at this point. Like, you can talk about the characters, I guess.
But like in Fontaine, it's like, you know, suit and ties and pads. Like, no, I don't care. I love the frills. I love everything here. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm so interested. I really hope that they have.
Wow, she's super excited.
Nice. I think there's like there's a term for it. It's something it's a French period that really hammered in.
Idjar Gailey, what is she talking about?
It was a time around Rococo. I can't remember the actual term.
What the fuck is
Rococo?
Rococo?
Something that I said in a previous Fontaine video about an era of architecture that I really like.
You mean Gothic architecture?
Oh, this is there.
Gothic, is that it? That's probably the most favorite one.
Yeah, there you are.
Bach? I thought Bach was like a person.
So excited. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's what they said. Like the Genshin Wiki mentioned the Belle Epoque.
You can't hear her?
I don't think it was. I don't know if it was like a Renaissance, but yes.
Wait, is this sound not high enough? Should I turn this up?
That's like I want to break it down. I genuinely do want to break it down. So that's just my back. I'm so excited for Fontaine. I haven't been playing Sumeru like I told you guys before that Sumeru has kind of like went downhill for my motivation. Like so I'm gonna try to play it again. Like this couple of days. Like I just came back from classes. But Fontaine.
Wow, imagine still having classes.
Fontaine.
It's always kind of low. Oh my god. Okay, let's turn up the sound here then. Oh, it's already up at 100%.
So, we start with this one. Wait, let me just reduce the volume.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah. So
When you watch a video in your
who
stream,
is this person?
seriously?
I'm genuinely curious who this person is. Is this lit? No, it's can't be. This is.
I
a
feel
dude.
like they're just naturally low voice. They just have a naturally low voice. Maybe it's just me.
And people are gonna say it's albedo.
Oh my god, it sounds super loud in my ears.
Everyone sinks. Make the most of the final feast.
Ooh, it's a new character.
Because for the
I
sinners,
see. This is a dude, right? Is this a dude? I don't.
She's
know.
confused.
Have everyone in order listed.
She's confused too. Is this a girl? Is this a guy? It's a guy. She has no boobs.
I don't want you guys to,
He's
like,
got no
see
boobs.
my real-
I feel like Genshin Impact has really done a number on my use of pronouns because I can't tell what is a girl and a guy anymore. So I just use a girl. I just use he and she or him and her, like randomly in different order.
Oh,
It's a
Fremine.
dude. Even Fremine sounds like a
Agaria.
girl to me.
Linne, Lynette, Navia.
We are in
Charlotte.
Confucianism era.
That's
Yeah.
a name that I cannot
Like,
pronounce.
how is
Someone
Linny
say
a
how I
guy's
pronounce
name?
this.
Linny sounds like a girl's
I
name to
don't
me
do
as
French.
well.
I
So
don't know- I
Lynette,
don't know
Linny,
French.
it's like there's no difference to me. They're both girl
never-
names. Nobody in real
yeah.
life
So tell me how you
names
pronounce
themselves Linny, okay? This not a thing. They don't name their kids Linny and expect them to have
The
a
cute
good like
blonde
masculine
umbrella
life.
girl. Rhea
Masculine
Festley.
growth or whatever.
Rhea Festley. Okay.
Naming your
What about
kid
the other
Linny
one?
is like prime material to get them bullied in
Roths-
school.
What about the one with the?
So it doesn't happen in real life unless the parents want to be especially cruel.
What about this one? I don't know. It's like. Fremine. Oh. Antoinette. Reminds me of that. See, Risley. Is it just Risley? Like just straight up Risley?
What the heck is she
Sigmund.
talking about
It's like
now?
that. It's like it reminds me of Sigmund. Anyway.
Sigmund.
Oh my gosh.
Has come.
Ah. Oh, this is a dude. Okay, this is a dude.
We're just spending like 10 minutes
pretty
figuring
dude.
out whether or not it's a dude or a girl.
Genshin Impact just has like the
I think it's
prettiest,
like Mika,
prettiest
whose
short
name
boys.
is. Okay, Mika does not sound like a girl's name to me at all. Mika is definitely a guy's name. People
Whoa,
these days
no
name their
leaks in the
kids
chat,
terribly cringe things
please.
anyways.
Jesus. Whoa.
We're gonna
Jeez,
spend 10
okay,
minutes every
dude.
single stream
The
just
original
figuring out
sin
whether
is
or not
Paris,
this character is a girl or a guy. He's gonna be
thinking-
hilarious.
With zero fucking Papega. Okay?
Papega.
Oh, they don't have it?
What do they not have?
Ah, so that's the problem.
Mikhail? I thought Mikhail was like a Russian name.
Ah, okay. No. It's not a leak. The leak is if we say she's Fossilor. Whoa, okay. Because she's known as Farina. And like, there's no official that says she's Fossilor. God, what the fuck? Okay, so that's... thanks, Genshin. Just like, make our life easy, please. Anyway.
Still have no idea
so
what
this
she's
is
talking about.
Fremine.
Fremine is a girl's name. You can't convince me otherwise.
Framy.
Imagine if they have two different forms, like a girl form and a guy form. I
Yeah,
wish
no,
that
it's
was a
not pronounced
thing. I actually wish that was a
like,
thing.
everyone
They should
just
definitely
gotta
make a
say
character that's
that.
just like both a guy and a girl at the same time. I don't know.
No. We don't know she's Fossilor. Oh, wait. So, wait,
Just
I
go for
realized,
maximum
What
confusion.
happens to the Arlecchino fan art?
You know that theory that Archons can be a
What
guy
happens
or a
to the
girl depending on
Arlecchino
what
fan art where
like what they
everyone's
want
like,
at the
like,
time.
she just
Like they
has
can
short
literally be a guy
Do we
or a
just, like,
girl.
purge that from the
Like
urban
there was a
stuff?
story
Are
somewhere
is
that
it
John
silly?
Lee
Are we
was a
done?
girl at some point, right? Because of a story. They should
So
make
they
that a
go
real
places.
thing.
No.
They should do that.
Like there's
I think it would be
literally
beneficial
no
to Genshin
art
Impact.
for long hair Arlecchino. Everyone just like drew her as short hair, and honestly, that's a mood. In
Really?
an alternative reality.
I did not know
Arlecchino
that. I
has,
did not
like,
search for
long
any of
hair.
art. I don't really search for
Not short
art
hair,
before
I mean,
characters.
sorry.
I don't search for art in general,
They
but I
combine
just
into
don't like
stronger
look at
fan
art
What
that
fan
much.
There's so much like you know how she was released before in the trailer for the Fatui, and then like it was only 2 shots of her, so everyone thought she had short hair. And then like now with the now everyone just got fucked. A moment of silence. So
Make the
it looks
most
pretty.
of the final feast. Because for the
The
sinners,
sinners, the curtain call has come.
Why does this remind me of like? Okay, so in Genshin lore, there's like an ice age. Do you guys know that? Wait, let me pull up.
Wait,
that.
what?
Prayers.
Does everybody know this
lore.
except me? Why are people just
Genshin
mentioning lore things that I have no idea
Before the
about?
coming of humans, there
This
was a
cannot
whole
be
fucking
like
ice
common
age.
knowledge. This can't be.
Where was it?
So let me
Oh,
get
it
this
was
straight.
It was an ice age, not a water age.
So let me get this straight. There was a primordial god who just created humans and then created plants and all this neat shit. He's basically like the god of the Genshin universe. And then there was an ice age. But then what happens with the ice age? Were like people living on another continent and they just all like did a trek over to another continent called Teyvat? Was that what happened? I hate the boy who looks like a girl trip. Oh, that's like me, except girls who wear blindfolds. I think that's stupid. So where does the ice age come in?
Yeah, there was a flood. Let's just go with that. We could see.
So there was a flood as well as an ice age. Okay, but how does that fit into the story at this point?
Please no. We're gonna dissect this. We're gonna dissect this. Yeah, there was like the final feast, the Last Supper. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
And then new source Epep.
It's not
the
a book.
primordial one
It's
didn't
called
make
Prayers
plants.
for Destiny. It's the artifact.
Okay, so they made all the neat shit except for plants.
Yeah. There were a lot of falling. Yeah, the first falling rains, but I don't think it was known as a flood. It was an ice age, and then there was a fire age, and then there was a thunder age, something like that. You know what I mean? So, I'm interested. If that's what they mean.
Everyone sings.
But I think it's just symbolism,
Make the
honestly. Yeah.
most.
You get it if I had a Noah's Ark era.
What?
They had the Noah's Ark era.
Because for the sinners, the curse.
So
I'm so
this reminds me of that
confused.
one part in the Inazuma trailer. Oh, for those that are wondering why I'm stopping it, is because we already watched it. Do we get a Jesus character? The Jesus character is the traveler.
Is
So
the
we're gonna
traveler a
dissect this.
Jesus character? Do you guys actually think that? I know that people say that the traveler is like a self-insert, right? So that's not really out of bounds, out of the norm for anime style JRPGs. But is he really like a Jesus character? I mean, he goes around solving shit, right? I don't know. I never felt like the traveler was that much of a Jesus character. Like, I guess he's a self-insert. I've always said that, even though he does have his own story. But I don't think he's that much of a... Like, Mary Sue, right? I guess he is a... Oh my god. Is he a Mary Sue? I feel like he's not, right? Because in Sumeru, we won the final battle because of Nahida. Nahida was the one who was doing all the neat shit. And then Alhaitham was the one who came up with the plan. We didn't really do all that much, to be honest. We were just kind of there, and then we were the main character. But all the other people were doing the shit that made things work. So I don't really consider the Traveler to be a Mary Sue or a Jesus-like character. I don't think he is, or she is, or whatever.
As much as we can, we're gonna add in the theories from like what we know so far, at least. Uses pullable, jeez. You wish for... Isn't technically speaking...
No, we
because
had
the
some
twin
power
was, like,
friendship.
Summoned, or like the twins were
Yes,
summoned.
but it wasn't our
Are they
power
Jesus? No,
friendship.
they're
It
not.
was their power friendship. It's the different thing. Okay? The power of friendship was in Inazuma. But in Sumeru, the power of friendship was other people doing the friendship shit. Will the Traveler fight the robot 100 times though? Exactly. But that we got to fight the robot 100 times because of Nahida. Everybody likes the Traveler too. Okay, let's try to think of a character who doesn't like the Traveler. Is there a character that doesn't like the Traveler? Wait a second. I'll hate them? No. I'm gonna Google this. Does any character... What are some of these recommendations I'm getting? Like, what the fuck? I told Google to stop recommending me shit that's not like... Does aspartame cause cancer? What the fuck is aspartame? Does rice have gluten? Are you stupid? Does matcha have caffeine? Oh my god. What are people searching for? What the fuck? Does any character dislike traveler. Why do people? Okay, why? Okay, none of these are relevant. Well, Nahida need us that time. She can't fight the robot properly. She needs a billion times to do it right. I feel like Kazuha is Marisu. Okay, Kazuha is probably a Marisu. And by and large is the main Inazuma story. Yeah, Kazuha is a Marisu because he activates the... He doesn't really do anything in the main story, but then he activates his friend's dead vision, and it's like everything is just kind of just works out. He still is, because everyone keeps hitting us with the fact that Kazuha took Muso no Hitotachi. I think that's actually kind of funny. It's like, oh my god, he blocked the shot! He's so famous! What a... I feel like that's funny. I feel like that part of the story is funny. So
like
it's fine for me.
Okay, I hope he has good hair.
Is this what people care about? That he has good hair?
Make the most of the final feast.
Whereas the Genshin X Bible collab. Okay, so if you know the lore of Genshin, they actually do have the 40 days thing. Where is it? Where is my homie? Where is Beyond wait.
Have any of you guys ever read the Bible? Just asking for no reason. Like, were you guys raised on a Christian education? Did you guys ever go to church? Is this like a big thing where you guys live? I know in like Philippines it's pretty big. But I'm not sure about France. I'm not sure about where else do you guys live? Indonesia, I guess. Australia. Is Christianity a big thing? I used to go to Bible study, by the way. I used to go to church when I was a kid. And I stopped going to church at around, I think, when I graduated from elementary school. It was really boring. It was just bad. Actually, I don't have any good memories about church. It was just something I went to. But I did promise myself that I would read the Bible at one point, and I never did. I really should get on that. So it's really interesting that a lot of people are just making all these like connections to the Bible, and I'm like, yeah, I know there's Adam and Eve, right? They're a thing.
For Sun and Moon, there was a whole thing where they just mentioned the ark. Flood. No, it's ark. It's just ark. So yeah, so they have an arc. The 40 arcs.
Parts of Genesis. I also feel like parts of Genesis are probably the most boring book out of all the books in the Bible. It's like the part that everybody starts reading from, and then they stop midway, right? They don't really finish the book of Genesis, or they finish the book of Genesis and they don't read any farther, because why the fuck would you read any farther? The book reads like shit. So I think they need to make the book they need to make the prologue to the story more interesting. They need to rewrite the Bible that way. Also, the book of Genesis is like, once you read it, you basically know the creation tales, right? And I feel like a lot of people, when they just read the creation tale, then they feel like they know everything they need to know, so they just kind of stop reading. At least that's how I think about it. So I just never understood what it was actually about until recently. I went when I was a kid, but my parents never really raised me with a religion. And Book of Revelation sounds like a crackhead on LSD trip. I know. I've never read it, by the way, but basically a lot of the books in the Bible basically sound like LSD trips. They look like some. I suspect that whoever wrote the thing was on something, or somebody who was telling the story was on something, because a lot of it was actually conveyed through oral presentation, right? People just talked about the stories. Not a lot of people could read back in the day, so they just talked about the stories. That's why we have Bible study.
The Bible. Yeah, 40.
And now the Bible is literally just an inspiration for JRPG so that we can kill God a bajillion times.
Versus like the 40 days or something like that. It's not a complete one-to-one, obviously, because I don't think they can do that. Because I already finished the trailer. I already finished the trailer. The problem with reading YouTube chats is that everyone just has like, there's no collective hive mind, so I get distracted. Yeah, it's a bit unreliable.
What did she just say? There's no collective hive mind, so I get distracted.
Everyone just has like, there's no collective hive mind, so I get distracted.
What does that even mean? Come on. the kill god trope has its roots in the social political climate of ancient Japan. I think it has its social political roots in the fact that we like to kill big things. And also, it's a good way to represent social issues without actually having it be a thing that you solve. Because it's just, this is my problem with Persona 5, right? In the end, the social issues aren't really solved, right? We're not actually working through the social issues that much. We just kill God at the end of the story. At least in the Persona 5 original story, not in Persona 5 Royal story. I still haven't finished the Persona 5 Royal story, so I will have to get back to that later on. Maybe I'll change my mind. In fact, Taoism is the reason why we have the elemental... Ooh, that might be true. Because I do know that in Taoism, we have like the yin-yang, right? The duality shit. And then we got the 5 elements that was in kind of like in Avatar The Last Airbender. We got metal, we got fire, we got wood. We got, did I say metal again? We got water, we got earth, we got all that shit. And I feel like that does play a lot into the elemental weakness systems that have come into games recently.
Yeah, it's a bit unreliable.
Because I never see elemental systems from like a theological point of view or from like a systematic point of view. Lol. In like Western games, really. Ether and Lumine, yin and yang. But Lumine is, like, technically speaking, canonically speaking, stronger than Ether. It's kind of weird that way, isn't it?
Pretty eyes. He got pulled into, like, gasp. Wait, your Philip is
He
like,
kind of reminds me of this other character in Honkai Star Rail that's being leaked called Aileen. Aileen. Do you guys know her? Some of you guys have probably already seen Aileen. But the eyes kind of remind me of that. It's kind of like multicolored eyes. Like a rainbow or something.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did it!
I love, like, Linnea's voice is so low. I actually was so surprised
Wait,
that his voice was that low.
Lynette?
Also, so low.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did it!
I love, like, Linnea's
Oh no, she's talking about Linne. No, I don't give a fuck about Linne.
voice is so low. I actually was so surprised that his voice was that low. Also, I'm curious.
Nah, where did
their
you know that?
relationship
There
to
is no
Arlecchina
something
is.
tell. Lumine is canonically stronger though. Because she literally has better stats. She literally has better stats in her charge attack than Aether.
Is she the animal
So she
character?
is
What should
canonically
Linne be the
stronger,
animal
in my
character?
opinion. Because it's borne out in the stats.
Why
It is
Linne
there.
spitting quotes through
They're
our
supposed to be
coach?
mirror images of each other,
Are they
except for
orphans
this
she
one small
uses?
part that MiHoYo just
Honestly, I wouldn't be
purposely
surprised if
just
they're
left in
orphans.
there. It's not a bug. It's literally there for a reason.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're
essence of
orphans.
magic is getting people to believe a lie.
Oh my gosh. There has to be more orphans. I need more orphans in my life.
Gameplay is not canonically
It'll be
true.
kind of
I
unfortunate
feel like
if,
there
like-
is a certain part of
so you
gameplay
know
that
how
reflects
before,
the lore.
There were a lot of theories, myself
Right?
included.
Because
that
you remember that part where we were doing the canned knowledge in Sumeru, and then we did the canned knowledge shit, and then we got the power from it, and it barely went up. But statistically, it did go up. There is a Reddit post about this. Once you did that part of a story, your power level, your attack actually increased a tiny bit. He's faster than her though? Really? That's stupid.
I personally just laugh at the theory. I really didn't like it, but like there used to be a theory that these twins were Santrone. Did you know that?
I mean, that could still be true.
They thought, what do you call this?
I find it very weird
they
that
just, like,
at the end
there
of
was
this
just, like, a
cinematic,
weird
they
headcanon
turn
speculation
into
was
these
kind of funny,
cardboard cutouts that
because they were two different
that's,
races, people are just like,
Arlecchino pushes down.
Lynette's a puppet, therefore.
So maybe
Linnea's
they're being
Santrone.
controlled by somebody.
Yeah, I miss that theory so much. There were so many Harbinger theories before everyone got dropped. So I find it kinda cool. That they have potentially a connection to Arlecchina, knowing the context of like that theory that was just like not proven. And like Hoyover's just looking at them like, you know what? I'll give
Yo,
you
gives
consolation. They don't relate it to
Lumine
Sandro.
more stats and
Relate
she
it to
can't
Arch.
match Aether speed.
I just think it was
Oh
cool.
really?
I honestly love
You think
that
that's
so
the
much.
case? Is Aether actually
No,
literally faster than Lumine?
Like,
But that's
legit,
not really.
that was
Nobody really
that was,
gives
like,
a
the
fuck about
old
that,
theory
right?
for,
And there's attack
Sandrone. It was
patterns
it
are
was,
made
it was
in a way
wild.
that
Like,
they
people
cover each
genuinely
other's
thought
blind
that
spot.
these two twins
True.
are like Sandrone. It was whack. It was like legit. Everyone was Sandrone. Everyone at some point was Sandrone.
Have you guys ever
You know,
heard of this
what do you
theory
call
that
this?
these two characters are
Goijon
Sandrone?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that.
Have you guys ever heard of this theory? I feel like she's just making shit up.
Okay, here's my problem with this one. I wonder if they're going to be separate. I
They
actually
are.
am curious if they're going to be separate.
It's unfortunate. There's going to be separate
Or if they're
characters.
gonna be, like,
I feel like they're so close to each other in terms of design. It's actually kind of a waste to have them as two separate characters. I really wish they had
Same
done
hair
the same
syndrome.
character
Honestly,
shit.
like, Genshin's
Just
running out
have
of
one
hair.
character.
Did I miss some explanation? I just saw the vid on my own. No. It was just a theory, yeah.
To believe a lie.
They're gonna be separate. Aw, I hope they're not
Maybe.
separated.
I think you guys might be
Because
right.
that's gonna
I might
suck.
just be
I
too
hope they're
stubborn
not.
to admit
The
it.
important part of this is what
Everyone's
people
Sandrone,
see.
yeah. Everyone's just Sandrone at some point. Yeah, it was such a pleasant surprise that they were related.
People don't
And here's the Mary Poppins.
realize how much they expect
Wait,
their eyes.
are you getting Mary? Oh yeah, she has the umbrella.
Look at her pop off.
I did
It's
not
like
get
Genshin
any
Impact
Mary Poppins vibes
Who
from
are you
his.
protecting with that umbrella?
She doesn't have a weapon on
That
her, does she?
parasol is not doing God's work.
He should have been double character, but Mihoyo Case fun, everything that is
you're
cool.
right.
True.
I can't believe it.
True.
The Taylor
No
Swift.
fun allowed, Genshin.
Lumine is Sandrone. Honestly, I would not doubt if Lumine was Sandrone.
What is going on with her
It's the
stream?
Taylor Swift Mary Poppins hybrid.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, she looks like she's Geo.
I think I fixed my video card. I think it was literally just the USB that was a problem. USB-C cable that was a problem. Ever since I switched out my USB-C cable for the one I use for my SSD, it's been going pretty great. Like, there's no connection issues, at least that I can see on my end, and everything just kind of works. Like, it connects immediately, so... $200 machine or USB cable, which is... You know, you might as well just give me a better USB cable if you're going to sell me a $200 machine, right? Apparently not.
I hope that she's Geo. We need more Geo in our life. Like, her color palette like fits the Geo.
She's gotta
but
be a
also
Geo
because we
character.
need Geo. She better be Geo.
If she, I think she is going to be the equivalent of Nilu for crystallized. I feel like her design, all of her design, feels like it's going to be a crystallized character because she's got all these crystals, right? She's got these crystals on her breast here. She's got these other crystals, and then she's got all this like bright yellow shit. It feels like her character is very out there, very expansive. I don't know how to describe it.
They expect their
Her name is Navia. No, the other one.
Wait, Navia. Navia. What does that mean? Navia meaning water goddess. Oh my god, that doesn't mean that. Oh, that doesn't bode well for her being a Geo character. Hopefully she is a Geo character. Water goddess. Beautiful. Jesus. Another Hydro character? Please God, no.
It was Nicola, unfortunately. Her name is Navia. There's a Geo vision in her arm. Am I just blind? Probably.
There is?
how much they expect their
Where?
eyes to tell them the truth.
Ah,
Where?
there it is.
Oh, it is there. Thank God.
Is that a vision?
Okay, just name a Geo character a water goddess. Why don't you?
Oh, there she goes.
What you see.
I'm telling you, the parasol ain't protecting no one. There's 1,000 people here? What the?
It would be really funny if... Have you guys ever watched Mary Poppins? Is that something Zoomers watch? It would be really funny if she was like Mary Poppins, but except instead of being like all in control and shit and being like somebody who is, you know, generally very competent, she just like gets lifted up by the air because she doesn't weigh anything. And then she just get listed. I don't know. It would be really cool if she was like some kind of a Nemo character who can't control the wind. So she just gets like blown everywhere for no reason. And then she has to keep her umbrella on her all the time for, you know, for some purpose. I don't know who that is. All right, it's fine. It's a shit movie anyways. Fucking Zoomers should avoid it at all costs.
Hello, everyone.
Don't relive the past.
Hi. I'm just chilling. the new trailer just dropped, and we watched the tool, but so I suggest if you want to follow, you watch it for yourself. So hi everyone.
It's not real.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening.
It's all a show.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the Mary Poppins, like Taylor Swift.
How do you go from
okay,
Mary
go,
Poppins to
he's
Taylor
hot.
Swift? No, he's
Okay,
not.
the first thing I was like, is
He's
this...
not hot.
Guys, this is
He's
just
so
sample, right?
generic.
Like, we're not insane.
Have you
Like,
not seen the leaks?
You know how Wendy was
Do
venting?
you not know
and
what
then,
could have
now we
been?
just have Sampo and Genshin Impact. You know what I mean? Yeah. He is very hot. He's really pretty, guys.
At least he has dark brown
He looks
hair.
like he looks like he has like the Fatui Riz. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why I'm looking at that. I'm
Oh,
just like,
he's got this thing on his forehand. Is forehand a word? Like the back of the hand. That kind of looks like the wolf symbol from Witcher 3. Any of you guys play Witcher 3? I see that hot though. I see her hot though. Is he hot? I don't know. He does have scars though. If you look at his arm, he does have scars, so that's something. I don't think there's any other character in the game that has scars so far, so I'll give him that.
he looks like he has Fatui Riz. This guy is. Oh yeah, okay. Risley. Feels like he's blind. Is he blind? He's reading. He's always bleeding. He's got the Fatui Riz.
He's okay-ish, but I do appreciate he has
whoa.
darker hair, that's true.
Ooh. Here's our obligatory, what do you call this, little one?
She wants to say lolly
Oh,
character,
he-
but she can't.
Oh, is he? Oh, he is! Sorry. I didn't notice. What was he reading? Wait, now I'm just confused.
He has half dark hair. He's like
I'm just
dark
even more
brown hair
confused.
and then some white highlights. So it's like half and half.
The show is
By Lou and Genshin, he is Fatui.
I'll take it.
He seems to be half. Oh, he's
I'll take it
flipped
until
over, is he?
Pantalone comes around.
Oh, that's interesting. I would love that.
And every part of the show is
Maybe he was holding braille papers. Yeah. I think he is like half blind.
Controlled how?
Oh yeah, he is. He is? Is he? We will find out the hard way. Also, ooh, them gloves.
Choosing the right time.
Wait, does he have
There's a
asymmetrical
severe
gloves?
lack of Fatui Sakura.
He does. These aren't even gloves. They look like bandages, right? Because they're like wrapping around his arms, or maybe he has like ornamental bandages for gloves, which is an extremely edgelordy thing to have. So okay, I added points for scars, but I have to like deduct points for being an edgelord.
Yeah, he is. He is? Is he? We will find out the hard way. Also,
I know
ooh,
Shenhe is supposed to have
them
dark
gloves.
hair, but her top is she uses
There's a
makes
severe
sense for
lack of
her
Fatui
white
Sakura
hair.
command characters
She
in
got
this
like,
game. True, they don't have the tenant.
Its place?
didn't she get like
The jazz.
PTSD, and that's why she
The
turned
jazz
into
like
white
so
hair?
much. The right people.
She has cute lol, her comb. Yeah, I never understood her
Here
consolation.
comes
I can't see the comb in
irresponsible
it.
adult of Fontaine.
Like it's half hair
Look
and
at
half
him.
comb.
He already looks overworked. He wasn't looking. Yeah.
Nouvellette looks a lot more like a
Braille
girl than I
language.
thought he would.
Doesn't Braille require feeling?
I don't like it.
Okay, this is gonna sound like very. This
He
is
needs
gonna
to
sound
feel
weird,
more
but, like,
manly.
I'm so illiterate that I was about to say I'm not blind. Yes.
Also,
that's
we
it, we're
need
not
more
blind.
good Claymore characters. It feels like we haven't
does it-
gotten
what
a
do you call
good
this?
Claymore character in a
Required
very, very long
It
time.
is right. I'm not insane. Also, whew, he already looks overworked. He already looks very overworked. We appreciate him. We appreciate him.
Whoever controls.
Okay, so I'm not insane. I'm thinking he's probably. The reading might be an oversight. Honestly. Wait, who is this one? Who are you? Lauren? Wait, what?
Her lore says the Adeptus reads her
that is my
fortune and it
Regis?
shows that she has Omega bad luck and brings calamity to
No
people
shot.
she cures, so
No
Cloudtina
shot.
give her a comb to brush the bad luck away. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like the Adepti need
wait.
other ways to remove bad luck
an
other
advice
than a
not
comb.
this.
Because a comb is something you
gosh,
can
that's why it was
misplace really
familiar.
easily.
That's why it's familiar.
Like sometimes I can't even find my
Clark.
nail clipper, and
Whoa.
I basically
Clark?
like stay at home all day, so it has to be in the house. But I just can't find it for whatever reason.
Oh, it's the. I like to see that the electrovisions are still given to the hot ladies.
Oh right, that's another thing that is
you know what I
still the
mean?
same as in other
I'm glad
Genshin
to see
Impact.
that
We don't
the
have
trope
hot
of
guy.
hot women with electrovisions.
We don't have tall guys with electrovisions.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
Wait, is this true? Do we still not have a tall guy with an electrovision? Is that not a thing? Also, we don't have a tall girl or a tall guy. Well, okay, we do have a tall girl as a Nemo, but we don't have a tall guy yet with a Nemo vision. The comb turns her hair white. That's the lore. Okay, that's actually stupid. Oh yeah. So we're getting another tall female electro character? What the fuck? That's sad.
And you might be able to turn things.
Oh my gosh, I hope she
Okay, at least she has a gun. That's true.
uses a gun.
To your advantage.
I hope she uses a gun. This better not be bait. I hope it's not bait. This better not be bait. She really does give Caitlyn vibes. That's true.
No, don't be
I
Caitlyn.
think she
Caitlyn is
has
such a bad
Caitlyn-
character.
Like, she does give off Caitlyn vibes. That is very true.
Caitlyn is the worst character in
Alright?
Arcane.
Florent. She can shoot me if she wants. Watch it be a bow. God, please don't be a bow. Please don't be a bow.
It's not going to be a bow character, I guarantee it. I can't
I think
guarantee
that's her splash
Wait,
art, right? Like this has to be her splash art. Like it has the same style as a flash
she has
art.
the
Splash
musketeer
art?
drip plus cool. I never understood the like cool factor of guns.
nutshell, magic
Like
is
especially
what
old
sees
guns.
you.
Like if it's a super high tech gun, then I think it would be it could be
Dodge
cool.
this, Taylor
But if it's
Swift.
literally just like an old ass
Yeah.
gun, like a pistol or something,
It-
like why do people
maybe
get
build
excited
normals,
about
but
that? I don't
stands change
understand.
it to a gun. I hope
I don't understand gun culture, so maybe
she
it's
has a
not.
gun.
It's something I'm not getting. She has the musketeer drip and points.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Oh wait, look, wait. I'm gonna.
Okay, I want
hopefully don't have, like, a
Arlecchino. I
display
think
on.
she is going to be my next character
let me
after the.
surprise someone.
Okay,
Look
so
for the
for
chat.
Fontaine, I
Are you
definitely want two
serious?
characters. I want Focalors and I want this
Oh my
character.
gosh,
I
okay.
want Arlecchino.
So-
Those are the two characters I'm going to save for.
I'm glad to see that
Calling it now.
the orphanage thing is still going through. And everyone is just saying, Mommy Arlecchino. I understand.
If she is at
Everyone-
least as
everyone
fun to
just said-
play as Scaramouche, this will be a mega
Mommy
win for me.
Arlecchino is like so creepy. I'm gonna tell this right now. Before I made this video, I was gonna make a video on children deaths. So, have fun on that, but
Very fun.
Oh, that's interesting. We know that she runs an orphanage, right? Because she runs the operations for the for recruiting Fatui members.
Something clear.
And we also know that Linny and Lynette are not actually brother and sisters because they're different races.
Foremost actors.
And then there's also like a third sibling in Freminette.
This is gonna be
So
so
are they
hard.
actually
I wonder
from
what's gonna happen if we make
Fontaine's,
them
not
play-
Fontaine, but
playable.
the orphanage
Because
that
I feel like
Arlecchino
they-
runs?
they
That
are
could be
playable,
really
but, like,
interesting.
what's the elite alliance here? Allegiance.
Good actors hone their craft.
Apparently,
There's
Charlotte
another
is
point.
4
She has
stars, so the
points
only
in
one I
one
could want to get is the judge. You want to get Charlotte, really?
No
Why?
Columbina era.
Okay, I'm probably being too judgmental.
Oh my gosh. Wait. I'm not insane, right? Yeah, that illuminated her eye. Okay. She looks manipulative. I wonder if she's gonna have a one.
So is she gonna do a Thanos snap? And then it's like instead of the
I'm so excited to see.
what is she gonna do? Thanos snap
the Phoenix
us?
right people.
She's Yinfei 2.0.
Just
I remember
Pyrovision
at a
on
time when I used to like Yinfei,
Pyrovision. Wait, that might be a different person you're talking about.
but then I realized her
Bark.
horns actually flop
Rule
around
34
like
Genshin Impact is
her,
already bloated.
her
as it
horns
is, it's
flop
true.
around like they're
Wait, is it
fucking
her back?
made of
What's her
plushies,
delusion?
plushy material.
Don't blur me, motion blur.
This has to be a playable
There it
character because
is.
she's got the
She's
back
pyro.
things. Yeah, I think she is
Ooh,
definitely going to be a
there it
playable
is.
character. There's way too much
It's not a
detail on her
vision, I think
back.
it's a delusion.
And then she's got like the hair that is
Unless
supposed to
we gotta
flip
zoom
around, and then
in.
she's got the
It
twin
looks like a
tails
delusion,
things.
honestly.
This has got to be a playable
I don't
character.
know.
I
It
swear
has.
she's not. I will. Oh my god.
Well, regardless of.
I don't know
of
what I could
delusion
offer.
Or vision.
That would actually like
You know,
hurt me. I can't even
she's
describe
pyro.
what I would do because,
hot.
like, I guess the only thing that I could actually
It's the same
do
as
that would
Vitalius,
affect
and I guess
Hoyoverse
if
in
it's
some
a
small
vision,
ways, stop playing Genshin Impact, and
then
even
she's
then, I
pyro
don't think it would have
regardless.
affected them at all. But
is
there's
the
no
second
way
Pyro
I'm gonna
Mommy.
stop playing Genshin
The
Impact.
second Fatui Pyro Mommy. Okay. So I'm
Raven
thinking
with
that. Hi, Shinji,
Fuhua's
welcome.
Knight Squire?
Greetings.
You
I'm
mean
gonna
Raven
put
as in
that
Teen
ponytail
Titans
like,
Raven?
right?
Like what kind of Raven are you
Okay, so I'm
referring
thinking.
to?
Okay.
Fuhua's Knight
I
Squire
think
get
it's a
up?
better call if this is her
I don't know
vision
what
and then her
Fuhua's
delusion
Knight.
is something else.
I think I have a good
delusion is
idea of
something
what
else, yeah.
Fuhua's Knight Squire get up looks like.
I think
but I'm not
because
sure.
you know how Senora already has like a pyro delusion, just so that it doesn't overlap. I hope that she has like Arlecchino has a pyro vision.
Wait, she
and
has a
then, like, the
pyro
delusion is, like,
delusion
something else,
as
you know what I
well
mean?
as a pyro vision? That would be super cool.
There wouldn't be
Oh,
any
that would
yokai. I
actually
feel
be
like
a
it would be
really
something
cool
else. It
archetype
wouldn't
to
be
have.
called a yokai.
Like instead of being a pyro
music is
originally
so good.
pyro
I
vision
I
person
love orchestras
like Senora,
so
and then
much.
she uses
give off
cryo
the-
in her
I don't
delusion.
know. Is it your
What if she?
UPS
What if
maybe? There's
Arlecchino
a
just
word
has
for it.
both?
I just
What if
don't
she
know.
is a pyro vision as well as a pyro delusion, and then she combines
with that.
both and becomes like
didn't
an
have a
even more
pyro
pyro
delusion.
character? That would be hilarious.
Sorry.
and amazing.
I'm an idiot. Wait. I misspoke. She has
I
a
love
cryo
that.
delusion. Right, and then she had the pyro one. I misspoke. Whoops. That's what happens when you try to cram 6 chapters of a fucking research paper.
What?
Oopsie daisy.
Didn't she
so I
write her
guess she's
research
really a
paper
good
about
call for her to
Genshin
have
Impact
the-
as well?
The pyro delusion.
I think I
she's
remember
pyro-
that. She
she's
wrote her
we were
paper
so
on Genshin
sad.
Impact.
What do you call this?
Wouldn't that be like Senora? No, because
Yeah.
Senora uses
I
the
misspoke.
pyro.
Why did I think of it? Yeah.
I don't think she uses a vision, but she has pyro
Vision,
powers
vision,
originally.
yeah.
And then she uses a cryo
I
delusion.
don't see the emblem, but the thing is, we don't see anything at all.
So far, all of the
Arlecchino reminds
delusion
me of Cruella
users
de
have
Vil,
been like
which is true.
opposites of each other. There was Child who used a delusion, and then she had a hydro vision, right? So hydro vision, electro delusion,
Is there?
pyro
What if she
powers, cryo delusion.
Please refrain from levity.
But maybe Arlecchino just has a pyro delusion as well as a pyro vision.
Voice. His voice.
I think his voice is annoying in English.
Whoa. I just love seeing that. What do you call this?
Oh my god, she has a worse
Yo.
video recording device than I have.
Yo.
She's putting out more videos than I am.
Not
I
spam
feel
that. There
I
it
feel
is.
called
Who
out.
is this dude? This is the new light. Yeah. Puzzler seems more childish than an actual child. She reminds me of a lot of people I know that are 20-something.
20-something?
He has Conrian eyes? I don't know if he does.
I don't think
Wait.
so. His eyes are like pinkish.
I don't know if it's like... Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if it's cat-like eyes or diamond eyes.
I don't think those are
Because
Iconria
there's
eyes.
a difference.
Those are pink. It's
I'm
totally
just zooming
different.
on his face. I would not be against just zooming in on his face.
Oh, they
Ah, it's
okay,
the
maybe
shadows. Ugh.
they might just be shadows. That's true.
Me 30 plus, what do you mean 20 plus? Yeah, he's looking up. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't. The shadow of his eyes is what makes it harder to actually see if it's a diamond.
There are a lot
It
of
looks like
frills
snake
in,
eyes. Yeah, you're right.
in
It
these
looks like
character
snake
designs.
eyes.
I will give them that.
It's like a closer look at those
I feel like
pores.
these character designs
look
are
like
actually
diamond eyes.
more
I think
not
it's snake
standout,
eyes,
but
yeah.
more distinguished
I'm
than
not
the
sure,
Sumeru
yeah,
ones.
so it can be
when I looked
snake
at the
eyes, or
the
it
leaked
can
Sumeru
be- it can
characters,
be
I felt like I
cat-like
didn't
eyes, or it
see
can be diamond
anything. I
eyes.
felt like a
No,
lot of
he
them
is
just
VA.
felt
No,
like
it's not. No, it's
Fontaine.
VA.
Not Fontaine, but Mondstadt
He's marketing
characters.
his-
But when I look at Fontaine characters, they definitely give off
Oh my God,
Fontaine
he's really
vibes
Chongyun.
immediately. But maybe it's because we only saw the leaked characters from Sumeru in a
I
leak.
love his vibes.
Right? It's a really different thing to see them in a leak versus to
I
see
really
them express
hope that
their
we don't get,
characterization.
stabbed when we get
So that is
here,
something that
right?
we didn't
Like, I
really
hope
get
don't
before we got like the
stabbed,
flood of
nothing
leaks
bad happens to us.
in Sumeru.
I hope that when
Because
we get
in
to
Sumeru,
trial,
for those
nothing
Sumeru leaks, we literally got to see the
happens.
3D models, and I don't think that was the
Plus,
case
we
for
don't
this
get
before we saw this
killed.
trailer.
Nothing.
It's kind of
nothing
wild. We actually
good
got
ever happens
more
whenever
Sumeru leaks
whenever
than we did for
we
Fontaine.
see the Traveler going to court. Traveler gonna get arrested again. I hope not. You know what I mean? Not again, guys. Not again. Traveler gonna probably get sued. Prison break.
Wait, what do you mean
I-
the Traveler
I'm
was...
curious. Okay, you know what's fascinating?
Did we get arrested? Oh my god, I think we almost got arrested in every single region, didn't we? Like in Liyue, they were searching for us after the Archon died. So we almost got arrested there. And then in Inazuma, they wanted us because we were a vision user or some shit. So we almost got arrested there too. And then we actually did get arrested. Oh my god, we almost get arrested, or we get arrested in every single region so far. Except maybe Mondstadt? Did we get arrested in Mondstadt? I don't remember that. Probably not. Mondstadt was just tutorial. It was fine. And we also got in trouble in Mondstadt due to the holy... Oh, no, wait, did we? I feel like the Holy Liar was just kind of whatever, because they just kind of let us break it, and it was like not too much of a trouble. I don't remember anything from Mondstadt. I need to play this game again. We stole the lyre? But they didn't know about that, right? They didn't know about that. They were okay with us stealing the lyre, because it ended in like Dvalin getting defeated, so it's fine.
What's the court of Fontaine? You know, the pretty maiden ladies? Yeah. I don't know if they're like they didn't show the court of Fontaine, which is actually cool. Like the actual people, the pretty maidens, the hot women of the court of Fontaine, and it's just I just realized something. The court of Fontaine is like made up of hot women, right?
Wait,
like
what?
Allegedly, and then
really
we just don't see that, huh?
Oh yeah, and then Noivalet's in the middle.
Only ones trying to save Nahida.
Yeah, I don't see any
He
pretty
got
men.
arrested
What's up
once,
with that?
and then there were like several attempts at arresting the traveler. So one was, you know, for stealing the Holy Lyre with Venti. The second one was being so suspicious of running away from a crime scene. Like, who does that? Who legit runs away from a crime scene as the crime happens and you're innocent?
I feel like I would. Isn't that just a basic reaction? You see a crime going on and then you like basically run away. I feel like that's a very natural reaction.
Down. And from the Leo Arkin quest, I swear to God, that's still so funny to me. And then third was you know, Raiden Shogun. Brrr. I was confused to go to a court before. Oh, you needed to put it here. Was the pretty ladies was New Blood all along. He's the pretty lady, true. Bro, Traveler's gonna get arrested. Traveler just always just.
Bro, Noivalet would be so much better if he was gender bent and was like a girl. We just gotta get more tall girls in this game, okay? Although I guess if he was a girl, there would be no tall guys, so I guess it's a net loss because there are less tall guys in this game. But still, I feel like it would be hotter as a girl.
Gets shanked by the police.
There are a lot of
there
are a lot of crevices in this game, aren't there? Like if this is a part of a real model in the environment, there's like they just go into a bunch of tunnels and then now she's going into like a fucking crevice in the ceiling. Oh my god, it's kind of weird. I wonder if there's gonna be any gameplay mechanics for this. Probably not.
For these characters because I feel like there's more. Okay, yeah, you're right. I would love a masquerade. I hope they have a masquerade.
Okay, I think I've watched enough. I think that does it for today's stream. Thank you all for being here. Santiago Nova, Lukewarm, Banana, We Radica, Adria Gailey, Darren, Lily City, Freya. I'm pretty okay. Wait, was Icy a Rohit Pant? Thank you for being here. Did I miss anybody? Probably not. Okay, TL. Thank you for being here. This is a shorter stream than usual, but I think the big thing today was just covering the trailer, and I think I've done that quite far enough. I've pretty much farmed all the content I can out of a 3-minute trailer. Anyways, I am very excited. I will give Fontaine on an excitement meter. I will give it a 8.5 out of 10 right now. I'm definitely looking forward to going into the water. And hopefully we will actually get a Hydro Claymore character at some point instead of a fucking diver who doesn't use Hydro powers for some fucking reason. Holy shit, that's dumb. Mihoyo is just not hitting it out of the ballpark right now. Anyways, this is Bench Gamer signing out. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to go to sleep. It is currently 4:48 p.m. I mean a.m. Bye-bye.